All right, all right. What's going on, everybody? This your boy Slick 50 for the Judges Table Podcast by way of GMT Sports. Salutes to all my fight fan casuals and everything in between. This is the live commentary for Ball versus Figueroa. I'm a bit late, you know what I'm saying? But your boy ain't never a dollar short. That's a fact. If y'all just walking through, bro, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Momentarily, the link will be at the top of the chat if you would like to call in and talk about these great fights we're about to have today. You know what I'm saying? They ain't been bad so far. You know what I mean? Um, but other than that, also before we get into that, I want to give a big shout out, big shout out to T Flex, man, for looking out for your boy. Make sure y'all go check them out. You know what I'm saying? Momentarily, that QR code will be on the screen. They do custom tees. You understand me? Custom graphic tees from the shirt y'all see me wear on the show. I try to show them to y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very pleased with the job that they are doing. So make sure you go check out T Flex. Yeah, and that's the QR code. And if that's too small, here's a bigger one for you if you just want to go check them out. All right, the second fight is underway on this main card as we speak. And yes, I will be showing my ugly mug in a minute. Give me a couple of seconds to freshen up. Let me quit playing, bro. But yeah, no doubt, we on this second card. But like I said, salutes to them. Also, salutes to Brick House Performance. You know what I'm saying? They do their thing over there with the American Pit Bulls, Terriers to be exact. You know what I'm saying? Prize winning Pit Bull Canelo just had a litter. So if you're really into the American Pit Bull Terriers, man, make sure you go to Brick House Performance. All right. And if you're feeling generous, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. Hell, become a member. Memberships are open, you know, and that helps the channel in a big way. Or hit the super chat. Be greatly appreciated. All right, Leonardo Baez just got in the ring. Leonardo. You know, we say Leonardo. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Where we at with it? Don't hate if you don't know it. Yeah, here your boy is. What's good? Yeah, there was something I did forget to mention about T-Flex. Pretty soon there's going to be an email, I think, or something like that, where if you have an idea for a shirt, they can make it come to life, you know, or if you just have something you want to put on a shirt, you'll be able to do that. So stay tuned for that as well. We was testing it, and yeah, no doubt, it's a real thing. Let me show y'all the one I did. Had them do rather. Move that off the screen. T-shirt mode activated. Had him do the Bud shirt, bro. This is fire when he was holding all the belts. This is the Earl Spence picture. I ain't gonna lie, I liked it. I like the way it's shadowed, like he walking out the dark. And that was my idea. So, you know, they had me test it. They want to get colors and all that. And I mean, feel is great and everything. So, yeah. Just put that out there too. Again, that's T-Flex, y'all. T-Flex. That's what that QR code is right here. Can't I get my finger pointing right? Yeah, that right there. Y'all know if I like them, I'm going to support them. That's anybody. So if y'all got something y'all want me to support, man, hit me over there at GMT Sports. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram, bro. Round one just started, everybody. Round one has just started. Shaq and Baez, this should be an action fight right here, y'all. Stab, jab downstairs. Shaq. Baez with these pink shorts on is killing me. Double jab downstairs. Yeah. Who's watching? Salute to everybody over there on X. Man, I said I was going to test the voices. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Spaces. X Spaces. I need to test that out. and link that to the board so you guys have an easier way to call in over this way. You know what I'm saying? I know once I get that cracking, we're going to have to really limit the time on calls. So how long y'all think a call should be per caller? You know what I'm saying? Because I want to hear from everybody. You think a minute, 2 minutes? Let me know. Yesterday, we had a great show. For those who don't know, we do have the Judges Table podcast every Friday, 10:15 Central Standard Time. And, you know, the Judges Table podcast is the people's show. So you definitely have something to say. You make sure you hit that link and you can come up and state your opinion on various topics that we talk about, from boxing to whatever, you know, whatnot. So make sure you tune in, show up and show out. You know what I'm saying? Support your boy. Share this stream. I'm going to say it again. Share this stream. You know what I mean? Sharing is caring. Help us grow. We are currently at 1919. I'm trying to hit that 2K mark very, very soon. ASAP maybe is a better term. Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't subscribed, even if you're over there on X, man, come on over. You know what I mean? I'm about to link it now over on X, where you can just hit that subscribe button for your boy and help us grow. You feel me? No doubt. And this is a live ticker down here. This is not me. It's updated on its own and accurate news. So check that out down there. So far, they trying to get their distance together. A lot of jabbing. You know what I mean? But nothing major yet. Oh, okay. Spoke too soon. Nice 3-piece from Shaq. That left to the body came upstairs with that right. My God. Right when I said it, Shaq said, hold on, you speaking too fast, boy. Calm your ass down. Go ahead, Shaq. Shaq wasn't playing, you hear me? Hey, he wasn't playing. Yeah, okay. Shaq want to turn it up. Do your thing, man. Copy that. All right, I'm about to put this link over on X. That's what I'm trying to do now while we in between rounds. All right, round 2. Let's see if Shaq gonna continue that onslaught, goddamn me. You know what I'm saying? That he a part of. All right. Boom, there we go. I just put the link. If you want to come over, everybody who's checking your boy out on X, you can hit that link, man, and come help your boy out. Come over and help your boy grow this channel. Let's make the Judges Table the #1 show it deserves to be. You know what I mean? Ooh, nice left hook. Hey, I think he felt that. He held on and he like turned and fell, but I think he kind of felt that. Baez better get it together. I think it's the pink socks and the pink shorts. My boy Punch was over here. He'll be going bananas right now. Like, what the hell is going on? Also, I'm going to put a link in here, too, if you want to call in and show. All right? It's the one that says StreamYards. Of course, the one that says YouTube. Come hit that and hit the subscribe button. If you're not following me on X, make sure you follow me at BoxingGMT. Make sure y'all doing that. But come on over to YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. If you prefer to watch your boy on X, come on back over to X. But nonetheless, the one that says StreamYard, that's the one that's going to get you over here and you'll get to call into the show. All right? There you go. Baez went down. Got a glass Joe. Oh, he about to look out. Shaq trying to finish the job. Baez trying to hold on. He touched. That's the knockdown. That's a knockdown. He dipped them gloves, touched. That should have been a knockdown, bro. Baez is panicking. Ishaq letting his hands go, though. Woo! Okay, nice straight, but Baez paying for everything he throwing, man. Ishaq laying off. Oh, my God, the three-piece was released. That left, that right, left again. I ain't gonna lie, Ishaq got some hands, bro. You can tell he was a street fighter. Oh, the double left hook was nuts. You can tell he was a street fighter, bro. He throwing from the shoulders. Woo, the left to the body, left upstairs, then hit it with the right hook. Baez can't do nothing with it. Baez keep throwing the same overhand right, kind of look like a straight right, but I don't know what it is. But look at the body work that Ishaq is putting in right now. Baez getting his ass, man, whoop, for real. He getting whooped on in a major way right now. Another 1-2 tried to land a left from Baez. It's just not. Ishaq is looking like you can't hurt me in the round 2. I'm shocked that he survived, bro. I'm shocked that he survived, bro. That was bananas. No lie. Jeez. So everybody walking through here, man, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Hit that like button. I'm going to say it. I'm going to keep saying it until I see it moving. Hit that like button, y'all. Real spit. I definitely want to see that ticker move, man. We want to see the subscribers move as well. Let's make it happen, goddamn me. Let's make it happen. You understand? Let's make it happen. All right, we're going into round 3. Let's get it. Round 3. Ishaq already pressing. I'm talking about Baez's back is on the ropes. Left hook. That was off the gloves of Baez, though. I think Baez, they told him to keep them hands high. But he about to sacrifice them ribs, bro, because he got his hands out. They need to be like Ian, bro. I don't know what he doing. Other than he trying to lose. He better get together. It's only a 6-rounder, too, by the way, y'all. This is what's amazing about these cards here. Some of these fighters you don't know, but you end up seeing some gems, man. Some, end up learning about some fighters you actually will follow. And I like the way Ishaq turned his punches over. Look at that fucking right hook was nasty. And I ain't talking about them slapping terms. I'm talking about like he's swinging from the shoulder. He digging. And I love it, bro. I love it, bro. Now that might be because he already know Baez. He outmatching him but I'm talking about the counter step back left. Oh my God. Just the mechanics, right? It's a reason he in the 6th rounder right now. But his mechanics is nice. And I could definitely see somebody nurturing that, growing that into being something beautiful. Now, I don't know what. Oh, he's there. That's a fucking ref. You don't call that knockdown. You're a hater. I wish I had heavy shit. You are a hater. Yeah, that was a knockdown. He beat the mess out of that kid. It's over. He needs some milk, ladies and gentlemen.
He needs some milk.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. No lie. Wow. That was some great showcase. That's what I'm going to say. Not the Diamond Cuban. Not the Diamond Cuban. He rose gold. Already you a 6th rounder and you got a 7-inch Diamond Cuban? Who are you connected to, sir? Golly. He doing it like that. I ain't gonna lie. 126, bruh. Shoo Shaq. Let me quit playing. He only a 6-rounder, but I don't even know how many fights this kid got. But I'm pretty sure it's a sponsorship for that chain because that mug nice. That's a big ass Cuban. That might be a 10 millimeter, not 10 inch. I said 7 inch. That look like a 10 millimeter Cuban, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But he probably being sponsored to wear, so hopefully you get to keep it. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully you get to keep that joint. So I'm pretty sure that's worth more than his purse. The way gold is right now. If y'all ain't into gold like I am, gold is at an all-time high, bro. That shit expensive. So if you ain't already got it, boy, you about to pay a pretty penny. I'm talking about just for 10K, and that's trash. Baez should never came in with the pink shorts and the pink long socks, bro. Not the knee-high socks. He shouldn't have came in with that, bro. Oh, he only 3-0. 3-0, 3 KOs. Hassan is Ishaq. I'm calling him Shaq. It's Shine. I mean, damn, I just said his first name. Forgot that quick. Ishaq. Ishaq or Ishaq. Y'all know I butcher names over here. But either way, his mechanics is nice. It's nice. I'm not going to lie. Hassan. I think it was Hassan. That's what it was. Damn, I ain't know he was 3-0. I thought he was at least like 6-0, something. You know what I mean? Like 3-0, moving like that, bro. Sharpshooter for real, bro. He's a sharpshooter, bro. That man, I'm impressed. Damn. And this don't happen often. I'm definitely looking for this kid. He remind me like Corey Marksman. Y'all know what Corey Marksman is? They need to put him on some cards, bro. I like Corey Marksman. Corey Marksman go hard too. Oh, he got shooter on the front of his trunks. Yeah, he a sharpshooter for real, bro. He ain't no joke. And I'm backing this kid. I'm definitely gonna be watching for Hassan Ishaq. Straight up. I can't wait to see his career blossom. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Watch these undercards, man. You'll be able to see the future in boxing, bro. 100%. You'll be able to see the future in boxing. And it's looking good. Giving a performance, 126. You got this kid at 126, sharpshooting. Like I said, Corey Marksman, Abdullah Mason. The future look good, bro. I'm waiting on Floyd Schofield to get active, bro. So people quit shitting on his name and he could really be in contention. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That kid fighting like he already literally got 20 fights in the bag in the pros. You know what I'm saying? I'm like I said, I ain't seen him get hit, right? And I know that's something I really don't generally say and don't like to say. But if he can go through his career without taking that punch and do what he do, he's a bad motherfucker. If he gonna fuck around and be good enough to swim through water and not get wet. Now that's a stretch, but he got the potential, depending how they match him up. He has that potential. He's very, very, as they say, promising. Hassan Ishaq. I want to see his other 2 fights. I'm definitely gonna look them up. I wonder are they on YouTube? Real talk. But yeah, right now they talking in between the fights. Why they talking in between the fights, man? Like I said, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. If you're over on X, the link is in the chat over there on X if you want to come on over and help your boy grow. We trying to get to that 2K mark. We got less than 100 to go. Let's do it, man. Let's go. I see what? all 24 y'all over there on X watching, man. Big salute to y'all, man. 100%. 100%. Also, there's another link over there on X2 if you want to call in. That's the other link that says StreamYards. You hit that, you'll be able to call into the show as well. I want to do X Spaces, man. I might go run and grab my other phone and try to do it while we're on here. I think that'd be pretty neat to integrate that with the show. What do y'all think about that? Real spit. All right, so while they talking, let's do some talking of our own. I found that tell of the tape. You know what I'm saying? This is the part that get me 5'2" versus 5'9". The reach is 6'5" for Nick Ball, a 72.5 reach for Brandon Figueroa. Right? The picture is killing me because this version of Brandon Figueroa right here, they showing in this photo, I wish this was the version of Brandon Figueroa that he was fighting, right? Right? Babyface Brandon Figueroa, right? I hope he show up like this. I hope he show up like, because it's going to be a crazy fight. I think still going to be crazy for Nick Ball. I mean, Nick Ball is a ball. He's, like say, 5'2", and I know he going to weigh in. He going to weigh 126. He coming in this mug down there 140 something. Like I said, that's a big little dude. A big little guy, bro. You know what I'm saying? The age ain't too much, you know what I'm saying? But we going to see, man. Brandon getting a shot at the belt, a title. I feel like he going to go all out. Well, will that play in Nick Ball's favor? You know what I'm saying? We going to see, man. Nick Ball didn't look too good in his last fight. He really didn't. You know, he's starting to look a little ordinary. Let's see if he's all height or will he dominate Brandon Figueroa. And I know a lot of people like, oh, Brandon Figueroa, man, I'm telling you. Brandon Figueroa ain't no chump, dog. He ain't no chump, especially for a fighter in Nick Ball. This is a test for him, bro. Is he going to be able to handle those tall fighters when he get to them? You know what I mean? So, like I say, the biggest issue for me is that reach and height. That is, and for anybody, if you think that ain't a problem, something wrong. Something wrong. Because if Brandon getting rhythm and can keep Nick Ball back with that jab, it's going to be an issue. You know what I mean? And we all know Nick Ball can get touched. He a bit of a dirty fighter. Ain't nothing wrong with that being that little. That's just me. Now, to being dirty is being dirty. But when you that little, I kind of give you a pass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? You know, but other than that, we going to see. I can't wait to see it, you know? If I ain't want to see, I wouldn't be here, y'all. Real talk. But I think this is going to be a very, very interesting fight. I don't know what this is. Hold on. They showing all these commercials, bro. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. And other news, man, Stephen A. and Max Kellerman going at it. Again, more so Stephen A. trying to pick and make content off of what Max Kellerman said. Max Kellerman was recently on a podcast, and he was explaining why he left ESPN First Take after 4 seasons. And he basically just said, you know, why you want to, it's a debating show. So you want to put me on a panel to debate? I'm one of the best at it, especially when it comes to boxing, you know, whatnot, and anything else. He said, you messing with Muhammad, you want to go at it with my Muhammad, what do you say? Muhammad Kellerman, right? And a lot of people didn't, given that he's white, a lot of people didn't like that he used that reference. I don't have a problem with it. That's a status. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad Ali is a status, not just a name. So he was using it to say that's the level he's at in debating. And I have no problem. It's a lot of ignorant people just can't see past their own goddamn nose. But at the end of the day, Stephen A. Smith didn't like it, saying that he could now debate him, this and that third, and he's laughing at the Muhammad Kellerman remark, and he's trying to create turmoil. But I don't think Max is going to come at it because Max is winning right now. He gets to be himself. He has his own show. But I think if this goes on more than a week, I think he's gonna have no. If you watch the Ring podcast they do, I think it comes on every Monday or something like that. If you pay attention, it's gonna be some nonchalant. What is how you say it? Indirect comments made to Stephen A. Bro, I think they gonna make some fireworks of their own. If Stephen A. keep making content about Max Kellerman, we all know that Max Kellerman. Well, not we all. I would say some felt that Max Kellerman was more black than Stephen A. on that show. A lot of people look at Stephen A. as Uncle Tom, giving his political views, and some of the shit he had said was like, fuck you, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not for because you black, you just gotta stand with black people. That's not what I'm on. I'm saying he had said some comments where I was even like, what is this dude doing? He tripping, right? So like, Max would just be smart and capitalize on those type of moments, I guess. And honestly, I do feel like the stuff that came out of Max Kellerman's mouth, he really believed in it. But nonetheless, it made people feel like Max Kellerman was more down to earth. I'm gonna say it that way. He was more down to earth than he was than Stephen A. was. So, and I think that is still eating. I mean, we all know. Was that T.O. that was on there? It was somebody that was on there. T.O. It's like Max Kellerman more black than you is. And that shit was crazy. So, and I think that is still eating at Stephen A. Smith. Max could have had his own show, bro. It's not like Max was a rookie getting on there, stepping on Stephen A. toes. He was chose for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, to get chose for that show, they had to include Stephen A. Smith. I just think that Stephen A. Smith thought he could body him, and he couldn't. And I'll be honest with you, I didn't never think Max Kellerman bodied Stephen A. Smith, just on certain subjects, vice versa. And it was an equal. And I think that's why people really, really tuned in. Who wants to watch a show full of yes men, right? It's always going to be, and it's not controversy. It's a healthy conversation, I would say, right? We're not always going to agree, but we know how to move on from it. You know what I mean? And still be cool. So, you know, whatever. Max also said it was the first show he ever been on where he felt like, you know, usually you and your co-host, you gel, you build a relationship, right? You vibe better. You start to notice it on the show and all that. They used to have the pre-meetings separately and things like that. And that's crazy, bro. They just shows, but I just want to throw that. I don't know if y'all been peeping it, but it might get wild. And I think it's going to play in Max Kellerman's favor because we got the resurgence of Max Kellerman. Hadn't been working for a while. Now he would ring. He can use it for his advantage. You know what I'm saying? Why not? Because Stephen A. definitely is doing it. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. We got Cain. Y'all know Cain. He come to bring the pain. So we got him going against Gonzalez. I think my guy Gonzalez. We should see. We finna see. Can Gonzalez upset the natural establishment? Can he make a lot of people some money tonight? Now, I didn't bet on the fights, but I'm pretty sure a lot of people did. And when I do bet, I bet on underdogs, right? I ain't trying to spend $1,000 just to win $50. You know what I mean? I'm trying to spend the $20 to win $500. You know what I mean? So let's see if Gonzalez can upset Cain. I don't think he can, but if you bet it on Gonzalez, I'm riding with you because I like seeing people get that paper. You know what I'm saying? He just entered the ring. They hold the Mexican flag up. Now they're announcing Cain. Big Andrew. Let's go. Andrew Cain get bigger? He looked like he got more muscle on him than usual. Am I tripping? But it really does look like he got more muscle on him. That's crazy. Good. 12 rounds. Let's get it. It's an eliminator. That's right. This is an eliminator, right? I think it is. I think it is. Let's see what type of fight we gonna get out of this. Hopefully it's a great one. At the least a good one. What's up, Mark Bates? I like him as a ref. He gonna let him fight. Perfect ref for Cain. Perfect ref for Andrew Cain. Alejandro Gonzalez, 19-6-3, 11 KOs. Do he got Pablo Escobar on his arm? Bro, that look like Pablo on his arm. That is Pablo Escobar on his arm, bro. Oh, okay. Andrew, you better be careful, boy. Andrew Cain, 14-1, 12 KOs. He definitely looked like he put on more muscle. He really do. Salute to everybody watching over here on YouTube as well. Make sure y'all hitting that like button, bro. Hit that like button. Salute to all y'all over on X to check your boy out. Don't forget those links are in the chat for a reason. All right? Use them. Salutes. Round one just started. And of course, Cain went straight to the middle of the ring. Gonzalez struck first with a jab. Jab downstairs for Andrew. You can see the speed of Cain, but he missing. Ooh, that was a wild punch from Gonzalez. He almost made himself fall. Stab jab downstairs from Gonzalez. Cain answers back with a left hook. And y'all know how Andrew get down. He love to fight off the bounce. Triple jab from Cain. All of them missed. Two minutes. Good jab from Gonzalez. If Gonzalez smart, he need to use a jab to his advantage, 100%. Good jab from Cain. Cain already trying to cut the ring off. Ooh. Right to the body from Gonzalez. Cain answered back. Cain tried to unload that right hand and missed. Ooh, nice jab. Nice right hand from Cain. Gonzalez missed 2 punches. Oh, he should have let that right hand go. Damn, Cain, that was a big one you let get away from you. It's like Cain ain't got his reach yet, his distance. But it's going to be a little tough because Gonzalez reach. The 2-piece from Cain. Solid, too. Body shot by Andrew. Gonzalez with a body shot. Good left hook from Gonzalez. 2-piece downstairs from Gonzalez. I like the pressure of Cain, though. He just can't get his distance together. Because if it, I'm gonna be real with you, if Andrew Cain, that's the end of round 1, by the way, but if Andrew Cain had about maybe 1.5 inches more on his reach, he'd be messing Gonzalez up. Punch, what's up? He said, what's up, Slick? I'm at work. Listen, man, salute the Punch for being at work. Listen, man, that means, yeah, that's huge, man. Thank you. Salute the Punch. Punch, you came here right in time. It was a dude named Baez, and he had pink socks on, long socks too, and some pink shorts. I said, Punch would have went off. He finna lose, and he did lose. He got his ass whooped. By a new kid named Hassan Ishaq. And he nice, Punch. He's nice. Round 2. Let's go. Came with the left hook. Gonzalez came with the left body shot. Good. Any nigga that rock pink deserves an ass whooping. Facts, Punch. I said as soon as I saw it, I said he wore too much pink, man. You had too much pink on. That's why you lost, bro. Ooh, Cain with a 3-piece that looked like it came from Liu Kang. He missed the third one, though. But if that third one landed, I think he might have knocked dude down. Ooh, nice jab. Doubled up on it, too. Ooh, good head movement. Where's jab like Shakur at? When you need so I can show him. That's defense right there. Not taking itself out to play, just using your waist, bro, and coming under. Right on, bro. Right on, Punch. The jab downstairs, because I was trying to work this jab, but he let Cain get in. And you know, Cain little. This is bantamweight, so. And, oh, my God. The jab downstairs, it came up with the 3-piece. And that shit right there, you cannot teach the way he wop. Like the level changes by his waist, not the arms. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to see, bro. Woo! Because I was trying to come to a 2-piece. Cain answered with a right hook, another right hook. Stab jab downstairs. Another right to the body downstairs. Left hook upstairs. Yeah, Andrew done found this distance. He done found this distance. His range is there. Gonzalez was like, damn. And Gonzalez now, he got Gonzalez constantly resetting. Gonzalez abandoned the jab, bro. He trying to, two-piece downstairs from Gonzalez, but got cold cock with it straight from Cain. Cain with a left hook. Ooh, okay, Gonzalez at the bell. Cain with like a hybrid up jab / hook. It was like at an angle. And caught Cain at the bell. Look. That's y'all see them lines and Nick Ball Nick. I told them hot dogs was gonna be back, bro. That's a big little kid, bro. A big little dude. DJ, what's happening, bro? He said the zone on some demon time for me over here. Yeah. You know, we like demon time. You know, yeah. There go them hot dog rolls, bruh. You better not drink no more water, bruh. He ain't had none of them lines in his neck during the weigh-in, bro. And I ain't gonna die, though. He a little bit smaller than I anticipated, because in his last fight, bro, he had a Ninja Turtle belly. His neck looked more like hot dogs. All right, round 3. There go Cain on the bounce, bruh. Cain put that muscle on, bro. And it didn't affect his speed. Woo! Shit. Jab to the sternum, came up there with a straight. Then it took Gonzalez's head off. I like that feint upstairs, but hey, good stuff. Gonzalez came with 1-2, backed up Cain. Cain with the rip and left body shot. 2 jabs with Cain that missed. I like that Gonzalez at least trying to give him different looks. You know, now he moving the upper body. Good defense. Went all the way down with the Mike Tyson, came up with the left hook. Good stuff, Gonzalez. Good way not to take your ass out the play, bro. Hey, he gave him a hold to him. Now he been at the waist. So I'm talking about making it hard for Cain. Like, I'm right here, but he moving his head and Cain missing. Woo, big left hook miss, but he did catch him with the right hook to the body. Cain swing with bad intentions, doubled up on the right hook, tried to take his head off with the left, but he walked out with a right. Gonzalez, something fell. So, I don't know what that was, but Gonzalez was complaining about something on the ground. Nice 2-piece for Cain. It was kind of off the gloves of Gonzalez. Cain got, that jab is just blinding. Like, God damn, Cain ain't playing. Nice body shot. I like the misdirection, the feint. Bop. Like, it's instant. He set you up nasty with his feint, bro. It's a little, it's like, you got to practice that. I can't even get a feint off like that. It's a quick one. And I'm talking about Gonzalez biting on it every time. It got to a point where Gonzalez like, fuck that. He just hopped back. Like, man, I ain't even taking a chance with that. Good jab. Another jab. That's what I like about Cain, bro. Cain will get off, and once you get used to what he doing, he go right back to the jab, bro. Right? What the hell? The triple feint and caught him with a right to the body. Foot feint. Good right, good left, then good right upstairs. God damn. Good stuff at the bell. Yeah, Cain a demon, bro. Cain a demon. Hey, Slick, if you're going to use me in a short, at least wait until I'm saying something sensible. You was on point, bro. Like, I don't understand why I think you don't like hearing yourself. There's more. I just didn't go through them all. There was the ones I just put up. We trying to grow, DJ. We trying to grow. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to been at 20K right now, bro. At the minimum, bro. We gonna get there, bro. We finna get there, bro. Trust me. All right, Brandon is shaved up. He got the mustache and the beard, but he don't look as rough when he was fighting Stephen Fulton for the second time. Maybe that's a good sign. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, let me get DJ his just due. Punch.
Hello, motherfucker.
E-Dub.
Hello, motherfucker.
DJ.
Hello, motherfucker.
Real Spit. And everybody over there on X, what's going on?
Hey, you guys!
What's up with you? All right, round 4 has started. Man, we already at round 4. That's how you know it's a good matchup. Ooh, nice left hook from Gonzalez. He tried to double it up. He didn't get the second one off, but he got that first one backed up Cain quick. Now you got Cain trying to use his foot feints more. He trying to get Gonzalez to react. Like I said, Cain gets back to that jab, bro. That's the one thing I like about him, bro. He don't just get stuck. You know what I mean? He peeped the game like, okay, he give me a different look. Instantly, he go right back to the jab. Right when you think you got him. You're too smart, man. He's a smart dude. Nice jab. Came with the right hook. Gonzalez tried to answer back with a 1-2. The side, I ain't never saw no shit like this dude. Side for fan. Like he dribbling a ball. What the hell is that about, bro? Ooh, good left body shot from Gonzalez. Ooh, good right to the body. Made Cain miss both of those shots. Ooh, nice 3-piece from Cain. Gonzalez still got that left hook off. And I like Cain's jab off the bounce. It allows him to either jab straight while he's in the midst of jabbing. He's going left or right. It's nice. That's the beauty of being able to know how to fight off the bounce. This dude, foot feints is crazy, bro. Because I said, fuck all that shit. He just threw a wild ass right hand. He said, like, get your little ass back. I wouldn't like that shit neither, bro. Oh, okay, right hook. Did land for Cain. 30-second mark. Gonzalez with the right hook to the body. Cain has slowed down a little bit. Gonzalez need to capitalize on this. He just missed like a 4-piece. Now you got Cain back on the bounce. Good jab downstairs from Gonzalez. End of that round. Cain kind of took that round off a little bit, and I was hoping that Gonzalez was peeping it, bro. Like he should have capitalized on that round. He didn't. That was a good. I knew this was gonna be a good fight, though. Who is Adam Olanian? Olanian? I'm gonna have to look him up. He said something about youth heavyweight champion. I gotta check him out. St. Patty's Day. Look like they're gonna have a St. Patty's Day banger. Casey and Dickens. All right, man. We in round 5, bro. I expect Cain to pick it up. Notice the ref ain't had to intervene not one time. Woo, that was a hard right hand from Gonzalez. Cain clinched quick, so hold on. Okay. What the fuck Gonzalez see? Right to the body from Gonzalez. Oh, big right hand from Cain. Cain with the 3-piece. Hit all gloves, though. He caught him trying to walk out. That's why you always break with something, bro. You don't just walk out. Don't swing, fool. But that was dumb. And he caught your ass, Gonzalez. That you was doing good. Whoa! Gonzalez tried the left hook and got caught with a left hook. Good body shot from Cain. And Cain caught a left hook. They trading. Jab downstairs from Gonzalez. Gonzalez opened his gloves up and say, "What's up?" That was weird. Cain hit him with something and he like looked at it like it's slow-mo. I don't know what that was about. You better not do that no more. That was weird. Cain on that jab again. He on his toes. He on the bounce. Gonzalez, watch out for that hook, bro. You already know when he on that bounce. Watch out for it. They both missing. Cain with the stab jab downstairs. Okay, Gonzalez trying to have it. Now, about time you start fainting for real. There go that hook I was talking about, left hook. Jab downstairs from Gonzalez. Level changes from both of them. You got Gonzalez mimicking Cain. Ooh, Cain with the 2-piece that missed. Uppercut. That landed. Now the ref finally telling him, hey, don't hold his head down. But like I stated before this fight, old boy known to let fights just roll. Ooh, there go a right hand. I think that was partially off the shoulder, though, of Gonzalez. All right, 10 seconds. Jab from Cain. Ooh, 3-piece ended with a body shot. Gonzalez complaining about that body shot. Or it was a headbutt or something. I don't know, was it the body shot? Cain hit his head? What was it? I'm looking. Because he was coming in. Yeah, that was a good 2-piece from Gonzalez right there. I got Cain up all rounds, but nonetheless, this is a good fight. We are headed into round 6. Round 6. And if you ain't smashed that like button, hit that like button. If you ain't following your boy on X and you tuned in, make sure you hit that follow button over there on X. And as well, the link is in the chat over there on X. If you do want to come through, just hit the one that says StreamYard. Nonetheless, the one that says YouTube, come on over and hit that subscribe button for your boy. All right, we're finna in round 6. Chappelle, what's up with you, man?
Hello, motherfucker.
My nigga.
Stab jab downstairs, partially deflected from Gonzalez. Ooh, nice 3-piece from Cain. That was nice. Oh. Nice 2-piece from Gonzalez downstairs. What's up, Chappelle? Holla at me. Jab downstairs. A little sloppy hook while Cain was on the move from Gonzalez. Gonzalez better pick it up. He ain't doing too bad this round. Oh, Cain, he landed a jab, but he tried that right hand, missed. Good jab. All right, we down to a minute, bro. Both of these kids can't be. Now, Cain definitely taking this round off here, but Gonzalez need to fucking capitalize off of it because Cain just flinching and keeping Gonzalez at bay, bro. Occasionally he's throwing a hook, jab, missing though. Now he finally let that jab downstairs on Cain, but you got Cain on the bounce, foot fainting, like that just shows me he got Gonzalez shook, bro. He really do. Finally, Gonzalez tried the left hook mix, but damn, Cain landed a left hook and picked his ass up halfway off his feet. I'm talking about Cain. Look, he can't even touch Cain, bro. Good stuff. All right, doubled up with the body shots at the bell. He was doing decent work, bro, but at the same time, it is what it is. All right, my boy Chappelle has a question. You got one, put it in the chat. He says, since Shakur beat T.O. the way he did, put Lamont Roach or Norman Jr. in the ring with him. Who wins? Now, I got Shakur. Reason being, Lamont, if he's standing with Lamont got a good-ass shot. We were just talking about that, right? But Shakur not going to stand there like that, like how he was fighting T.O. He not going to stand there like that. He going to move. That's going to be a serious boxing match. You dig what I'm saying? Brian Norman right now, nah, bro. He'll mess around and beat Brian Norman. Just the basics, jabbing, his footwork, moving around. You know what I mean? Because I view Brian Norman as a fighter, like a fighter. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Shakur, I think Shakur does. Now, that don't mean that them guys don't got no shot. That's just who I would pick. These dudes, Carl Frampton always. We barely agree on shit. He got the tied. I don't see it being tied. The last round, I definitely gave it Gonzalez because he was doing a better work in the beginning. But you could clearly see that Cain got him handcuffed with them feints, bro. You know what I'm saying? The other two scorers got it for Cain. I hope that answered your question, Chappelle, bro. And I'm a fan of Lamont, and I'm a fan of Norman. I'm being real. Just at this moment, that's how I feel. What about the King at 140? That's the chess match. I said that last night. That's a serious chess match. That's going to boil down to who's more headstrong, right? Who's more disciplined to stick with their game plan, right? But I don't want Shakur to go up with no weight. I don't want to see the fight if there's a weight class. I don't. I think Shakur is talented enough to fight a Devin without a weight class, bro, or anybody at 147. And I think Devin is the same way. I think he's equally as talented to fight anybody without that, right? Both of them live off the jab. Both of them know how to use their feet pretty goddamn good. It's going to be a psychological warfare. Who's going to be more disciplined to make that guy chase them? You get what I'm saying? Who's going to break who's mental? Because that's where their will lies at. They're mental. You know what I mean? So, I don't want to see the fight if it's a weight clause on it. I'm going to watch it if it is, if it comes to fruition, even if it does. But I just feel like that weight clause shit, if it ain't going for the IBF, because that's their rule, why ask for it, bro? You're better off asking for a catch weight. Right? You're better off asking for catch weights. than a weight class, because that to me is like you're handicapping the fight, right? So who's gonna give you 100% full credit on the fight? You understand what I'm saying? And a lot of people won't. A lot of people, you will say, I whooped his ass, but you hear a lot of people saying about Conor Ben, yeah, he beat him, but it's always gonna be a but. You get what I'm saying? We don't want no buts. Why you think Mayweather fought them guys at catchweights? It's better fight somebody at a catchweight than a weight class. That's just me. You know what I mean? Yes, Shakur said he wanted one. Shakur said if he go to 147, whoever he fight at 147, he wants a weight class. And I don't think there should be one. Fight them for who they are at that night. If you got the skills to pay the bills, do so. It's the same way when you went to 140. Those guys could blow up on your ass at 140, bro. You dig what I'm saying? They really can. So what's the difference, man? Live there at 140 for a little bit, campaign there, do your thing, then test the waters at 147. That's what I want. I would like to see him do, but Shakur is his own man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not his manager, trainer, none of that shit. You know what I mean? I respect what he's doing. But for me, as a spectator of the sport, I would like to see the fighters I follow get their full respect if they win a bout. You get what I'm saying? All right, round 8. Cain trying to put this pressure on. He came in with a 2-piece, he missed. But I'm going to tell you right now, after that last round, Cain got to do one significant thing. He's dancing around him, standing in a pocket, but he's starting to make minor mistakes. He breaking out without a hook or something, and then you see Gonzalez catching him on the way out now. And the Gonzalez, he's staying right there in the pocket. But I'm going to tell you something. Cain ain't pushed this boy back for real. And he needs to start pushing back and making him really get on him. Like pushing back, not just foot feints, like legit beating on him. Because it's there. But I'm not understanding what's the hang up. Because right there, he just got caught with a straight. He got caught with a hook to the body. See how Cain broke with the hook? That's a sign of fatigue. He usually would have did that off the bounce, but he hooked him and then tried to bounce out and got caught with a left. There we go. Look at Gonzalez backing Cain up now. That's how you back somebody up with them punches. Left upstairs. Right, left upstairs. Keeping them on the ropes. Gonzalez doing some damn good work right now. Cain trying to capitalize. He landed 1 out of 3, but that ain't enough, buddy. I think Cain fatigue setting in, bro. He hit it with a right. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it, Chappelle, neither. I'm not. Catchweight is a different thing, but see, a catchweight belt can't be on the line. If you agree to a catchweight, if you agree to a weight clause, the belt could be on the line. I feel like if it's a catchweight or you asking for a handicap, the belt should never be on the line. You understand? Even though I forgot what fight that was. Was that a Ryan fight? No, it wasn't a Ryan fight. It was a fight where it was a weight clause and the belt was on the line. Oh, Cain hurt. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. That shit caught me off guard, y'all. Oh, my God, bro. He hurt. Oh, my God. If y'all bet on Gonzalez, y'all finna fucking get paid. I said that shit too, bruh. Oh, my God, he turned that nigga body up. Cain, get off the fucking ropes. Oh, my God, the body shots is killing him. Uppercut. Oh, my God, he goes down again. Oh, my God. Oh, what the fuck? He got back up. He made it. He saved by the fucking bell. Cain is hurt. He hanging over the ropes like this. He hurt, bro. Them body shots tore him up. Bro. Didn't I say that whoever bet to see if Gonzalez can pull an upset? If y'all bet on him, y'all finna be paid. I'll be damned, this kid almost accomplished that. Wow. Body shot, bang. That right body shot did it to him. Left to the body right afterwards. He backing up. Yeah, he hurting. Right there. Yep, he was hurting. He tried to stay up. He was hurting, bro. It wasn't even that right hand that connected to his face. He was just trying to play it off with a poker face, but he couldn't, bro. And then that right hand to the body right there just, Damn, Cain. Let's see what's going on. Hey, man, right now, Gonzalez, it might be tied or he might be up by 1 round, Jose. I swear to God, salute to you for coming through, fam. I hope you hit that subscribe button, bro. Real spit. Let's make this 1,920, Jose Alvarado. Yeah, Gonzalez is really, this is an upset, bro. If Gonzalez pulled this off, man, Gonzalez got to be on 10. The confidence got to be there. You know what I'm saying? I got Cain by decision. Pray for me. Hey, man, I came in saying Cain was going to win, but I said if people betted on Gonzalez, they was going to get paid. Oh! Oh, my God. That's what I'm talking about. Cain dropped his ass. I'm talking about stole on him with a big, look at his eyes. Oh, my God, bro. Cain finna jump on your ass, bro. You might got your wish, Jose Alvarado. A big right, a big left. Oh, my God, the ref look like he gonna stop it. Oh, big fucking right hand. Right, left. Oh, he goes down again. Oh, my God. This shit is a classic. Oh, he blinking bad. Oh, my God. His eyelid is hanging off. It's over. That motherfucker needs some milk.
He needs some milk.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
Hey, Jose, I'm sorry, bro. It didn't go the distance. That motherfucker Gonzalez woke up a monster. He said, bitch, you dropped me? Oh, no, we not having that. He came in there and cold-cocked him with a left. Pow! That man went back with his hands in there like this. Like he was doing some mystical magic and fell on his ass, straight to his pockets, got back up. He beat the mess out of that boy. His eyelid hanging off his face right now. Lee's leaking. Like leaking. Go ahead, Cain, goddamn me. Son, Cain. My brother, the motherfucking Undertaker. I'm on demon time. That's what we talking about over here on the judges table, goddamn me. Let's go. That was fire, bro. The last 2 rounds was fire, bro. Wow, that fucking left, right. Man, goddamn Alvarado, where your head movement go? Oh, he just beat him all the way to the ground. He IP man that dude, bro. Damn. Woo! That was a fight. Nick Ball, you got some shit to live up to, goddamn me. Hell of a performance from Andrew Cain. And if I ain't mistaken, this is for a eliminator, I think, to fight Inoue's brother. What's his name? Takuma or something like that? Takama? Let's go. Boy, he came with the hammer of Thor with that left. He put his all into that joint. You hear me? He put his all into that, bro. That shit was fire, bro. That was fire. Wow, that blew my mind. Yeah, Tom and Franklin, that's March 28th. Last night I was looking for my boy fight and I couldn't find it. It's March 20th. I can't wait for that. That's right now my favorite up-and-coming heavyweight. You know, a Tang is light heavyweight, right? A Tang, I'm not sure. But, yeah, he's light heavyweight, right? And what's my other guy that be wearing all white? I think he light heavyweight too, though. But That's my favorite up-and-coming heavyweight, Moses Atama. I need my boy Termawana to show back up. He need to come out the woodwork, bro. Like, real talk. Come on out the darkness, Termawana, we need you. Wow, bro. That's some wild shit, bro. On everything, that shit was crazy right there, bro. Jose Alvarado, I'm sorry, man. I wanted you to get that money, bro. Well, I love seeing people get to that bag. You did? But wow, that shit was crazy right there, bro. My goodness. All right, man. Like I said, we between fights now, man. If y'all ain't took part in hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, this would be a great time to do so. Help your boy grow over this way, man, on the judges table at GMT Sports. You dig what I'm saying? Also, I would like to give a big shout out to today's sponsor, which is T-Flex. You know, I partnered up with them. I shouldn't have to say sponsor, but we cool. We in there like this, man. I got a code for y'all, which is GMT15. You dig what I'm saying? If you would like to take part in that, you can go to tflex.store, or you can hit the QR code that's down at the bottom of the screen right there. And again, to get you 15% off your order, 15% off your order is GMT15. Y'all use that code. Maybe I can talk to them and get a better code for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. The more people use that code, the more talking power I got, bargaining power I got. Hey, my guys need 20% off this week. You know, my guys need 25% off this week. So, you know what I'm saying? Take part in that. GMT15 is the code. You know what I'm saying? You know, and also they got custom, they're going to be doing custom shirts too. So I'm just putting that out there. I'll let y'all know when they let me know when they go up. We're testing it now. They gave me this. They asked me to see. I got one on. My favorite fighter is Bud. I said, I want to check something out like this. And I gave them a photo, and I said, I want to look like he coming out the dark. And it's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? So I gave my feedback. Hopefully make that come to fruition as well. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, wrong side, use this right here. And if that's too small for you, we got a bigger one. All right? Let me know. T-Flex, Lucy, y'all. Wrong one. Damn. That was beautiful, man. That was beautiful. Good ass fight. The stats is cool, bro. Because I was saying 31 body punches, power body punches to his 14. Cain landed 55 headshots to 27 all power. Hey, good fight, bro. Good fight, bro. Salutes to Andrew Cain, bro. Yeah, bro. Real talk. Frazier, was that a good fight?
You goddamn right.
Yeah, I'm right. That was a good ass fight, bro. Yep. Damn, Gonzalez, I'm sorry, bro, but shit, it is what it is.
Blue, you ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what
Damn, you kind of harsh, Bernie, but yeah, he left with nothing. Cain, and goddamn me, Cain said,
I'm like, I'm leaving here with something.
he left her with something.
You know what I mean? I'm from around the way. I'm leaving with something.
He was on his Denzel. Man, that fucking shot was crazy, bro. Boy, that right hand, you could see when the right hand split his eye open, bro. Like, you could literally see it in slow-mo, how it just popped open. That was bananas, bro. Wow. Damn. I ain't got my fight card up. I wonder what's next. Man, I thought Gonzalez was gonna come back out and go to work, bro. But that shit didn't happen. Slick, have you heard any further update on Virgin Boots? No, I have not. I have not, bro. And people saying it's damn near done. I haven't even seen that. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till that get announced. I keep thinking that fight, if it do, it ain't gonna happen to the end of this year. So, and if it does get announced, it's gonna be on a card, like a ring card or something. That's gonna get they're gonna announce it. But I hope is they getting talk, or at least here that's getting close or something. All right, we got Turner Urbina coming up next. They got a lot of commercials or inserts rather. That motherfucker Turner don't even look like a boxer, bro. I remember I first saw him fight, bro. But he just don't look, he doesn't look. I want to say, did I see him over there on Sky? Or was that TNT Sports where I saw him? But he just don't look, like you see his face, he looks like a kid, bro. Like he looked like something you catch working in a department store. You know what I'm saying? I work at retail in the morning time. You know what I'm saying? Susan Jack Turner, bro, but he do not look like a fighter, bro. He look like you catch him in working at Dillard's or Macy's or Saks Fifth Avenue or some shit. You know what I mean? Asking, do you like these loafers? I go get them for you. Look at that. I'll never forget when I first saw him. I said, man, who is this kid, bro? Is he supposed to be here? Did he sneak in? Is he posing? But he go all out, bro. So I'm not mad at Turner, bro. He go all out. Looks are deceiving. That's crazy, bro. They showing behind the scenes of the Shakur and Tio fight. I don't know what he's saying. I'm trying to read his lips. But yeah, no, I could look something. Let's see if I can find something. Let's see if we can find something. Why not? Right? Yeah. All right. As early February 26th, the potential super fight between undefeated fighters Virgil Ortiz and Jerron Boots Ennis is in a state of high stakes turmoil, characterized by both in the ring promises to fight and serve legal conflict outside of it. What? All right, here it is. We still talking about this legal shit. So the lawsuit has been filed for Virgil Ortiz Jr. All right. He has filed a lawsuit against his longtime promoter, Oscar De La Hoya Golden Boy Promotion, seeking to terminate his contract. The reason for breach of contract allegations. The lawsuit filed with Nevada U.S. District Court alleges breach of contract and interference with prospective economic advantage, specifically stemming from failed negotiations to make the Boots in his fight. Golden Boy's response was, Golden Boy Promotion stated that they will aggressively defend the lawsuit, claiming Ortiz is receiving bad advice and that they are confident a judge will uphold the contract. So, yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got. You know what I'm saying? So, also, Bozy Indians is on record saying they're not going to wait. They're going to keep moving. Even though Robert Garcia and Boots shook hand on it and said they will fight. But again, Boots' trainer, Bozy, which is his father, has stated that they're not going to wait on it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So if it happened, it happened. And then you have Robert Garcia, which was over there on Cigar Talk. He said the fight is going to happen. So they're saying it's going to happen, but the thing is when. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's going to pop out of nowhere. And, you know, that's, to me, the best thing, too, to create the hype behind it. They're going to pop out of nowhere and just be like, oh, this fight is done. And everybody going to go crazy. And that's what people going to talk about for 2 weeks straight. But, yeah, as of right now, nope. Nope. And if he get out that contract, it's going to take somebody to buy him out that contract, or the judge definitely going to have to go in his favor. Gunye, 205, what's happening, man? Salutes to Cyprus. What's good, Gunye? Share the stream, Gunye. Share the stream, bro. We trying to get to that 2,000, you know what I'm saying, subscribers, bro. Without y'all, there's no us over this way at the judges table. You know what I mean? Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Yeah. We still at 1919. Let's move the needle, y'all. Let's move that needle. And hit that like button, man. Y'all hit that like button, bro, for real. I don't know if I like this QR code right here. It's blocking everything, bro. But if I move it, let me see. I think that's just where it's going to have to be, bro. But anyway. They taking a long break, bro. Urbina don't look like no chump. Now, I ain't never seen Urbina fight, but I've seen Turner fight. So let's see what's going to happen, bro. My disappointment is that my boy DJ said, what you say, DJ? My disappointment is that, well, listen, the negotiations are taking forever. We don't get to see Boots or Virgil fight. Sign a deal or move on and give us another fight. Well, according to Bozy, they ain't waiting. So, and to be fair, it's all on Virgil at this point. You know, they got to get past the turmoil that he got with Golden Boy. You know, I feel like I understand a promoter want to make as much money as they want, even though he said his job is to get the most money for his fighter, right? That may be cool. You know what I'm saying? But if your fighter saying, give me this fight, you know what I'm saying? Get him the fight, bro. Like, you still going to get your change out of it. I just think it's more the promoter want to get the most he can, not just for the fight, but for himself. And sometimes I think that gets in the way. And I think that him being a boss, he should be able to just tell his promoter, yo, do this, bro. It got to be like, when it comes to the fighter and the promoter, the discrepancy of who works for who is crazy, bro. Because if I'm a fighter, I'm going to be pissed too. I'm going to be like, bro, I don't give a fuck what's going on. Get me this damn fight, bro. And if you can't, I want to be the fuck out. This is why I said fighters should not sign for fight deals. They should sign by years. They should not sign per fight, bro. They should, or if you do, it's like one fight. I'm signing to you for one fight, 1 or 2 fights max. But really, depending what depending what promoter you're dealing with, it should be one fight. And if it ain't one fight, I'm with you for a year. 1 year, bro. That way, if you don't get me what I want, at least I know I could tell. But like if I'm Virgil, right? Say if Virgil signed for 1 year, and I'm telling my promoter make this fight, and he not trying to do the fight, I can go to Boots say, look, Go ahead and fight. I'm going to fight. We going to fight next year because I'm only with him for 1 year, bro. And then we going to make that fucking fight happen. You get what I'm saying? Like, because you would think the fighter would be the boss, but that's not the case. You just saw Al Heyman, Steven Espinoza. I just watched an interview with Steven Espinoza too. I forgot the two cats who was interviewing him, but they was at some type of convention thing too. But at the same time, he said Steven Espinoza said that him and Floyd are good friends, and he said that he is disappointed, but he can't say nothing more than that or whatever the case may be. But you see in the contract, somebody found the contract, right? T Streets, I think it was, or somebody I saw it on. And in the contract, Al got it in the contract where if something go bad, you can't sue him. See, this is when I say you got to have your own lawyer. You got to have your own person, bro. Like, if anybody ever come to y'all and say you got this amount of time to sign this contract, man, either have your lawyer on point and ready, or you just tell him, fuck off, bro. I'm not no chump, bro. Like, you don't ever let nobody treat you like you ain't shit. Like you the hoe, you crazy than the motherfucker. Because when I sign to you, I ain't making you the money. See, people got that shit fucked up, man. People tell me I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? When I go in a restaurant and I know I order my food, it may not look just like, let's say, Mickey D's. I go in there and I know it's not gonna look like the picture, but I'll be damned, you give me my hamburger, the cheese not even on the burger, and then the buns are upside down. I'm gonna give that shit back to you because at that moment I feel like when I'm giving you my money, you work for me at that point. You understand what I'm saying? So I wanted to at least be decent. I feel like it's the same way with the fighters, bro. Like when you acquire me, I'm gonna make money. Like, come on, bro. It is what it is. Without boxers, promoters don't make fucking money. They don't, bro. Like, I get it. You get me when I'm young. They do invest a bit in you and stuff like that. But, bro, you making money off of me regardless. Especially when you get to that status. So, and to end that debate of, well, I invest money in you, so X, Y, and Z. That's why I got more say-so. Okay, that's cool. I'm the one with the access to arenas. Okay, that's cool. I'm going to sign for a year then. That way, you got it. Just guess what? After this year, I'm out of here, bro. That's how that shit should be. Should be no, I signed him for 3 fights and then like Top Rank. I remember hearing T.O. say every time he get a championship belt, goddamn me, that's an extension on his contract. So it's like you locking me in. What if I want to fuck with you no more? You not giving me up in my minimum pay or nothing like that. And now I'm stuck because I became champion? Nah, bro. All that, nah, fuck all that. Fighters should sign on a yearly basis. That's what it should be. All right, man. We got Turner and Urbina in the ring. Let's see if we gonna get another good one. Because that Andrew Cain and Gonzalez fight was a banger. A banger. And I think Turner he ain't bantamweight. He flyweight? Is Turner flyweight? I think he flyweight. But either way, it should be a banger. I hope so, at least. But yeah, that's my take on that. If I was a fighter, you talking about, yeah, we want to sign you to 4 fights and we promise. I don't want to hear all that. Sign me to a year, bro. Fighters are getting smarter and creating their own promotion company so they work for themselves. Facts, that's how it should be, bro. Just make sure it's not a shell company like when you over there on PBC, you got to have one so you can get paid through that. You get what I'm saying? With dealing with Al, it ain't no, you got Man Down, you got GTD and all them, and they not doing nothing with their promotions. That's just how they get paid. They funnel the money through that and get paid. Shell companies, essentially. They should create their own, like you got now Canelo. Canelo always had that Canelo Promotions, but now he really putting something behind it. You know, he got the backing to put something behind it. I'm with that, bro. I'm with that, though. I'm with that. And I know De La Hoya don't like that because that's going to be a rival thing. You got a legend in Canelo, a current legend, right? De La Hoya's a legend in his own right, but you got a current legend. making a promotional company, man, he finna sign down there. Every Mexican up, there he is, bro. And every other color and creed that want to roll with a legend, bro. Especially he over there with Turkey. And the pay gonna be nice. Bruh. Yeah, boy. Just think he lose Virgil. Canelo swoops in and say, hey, I'll get you the boost fight. And you gonna get this for signing with me. All I want you is for you. What you want? I want a year. Okay. Got a year to prove yourself. Simple as that. Gunye facts. Cain killed Abel. My boy on demon time. That's what I'm talking about. Bring it. As my boy DJ would say, bring the passion. Cain killed Abel. That he did. And this Cain killed Gonzalez. That shit was crazy right there, bro. I'm definitely rewatching that fight. Oh, damn, I thought Urbina was just as tall as, tell me fucking Turner don't look like he working retail. God damn it, he trying to sell you a tuxedo. Every time I see Turner, bro, I can't help but feel like that. He don't look like your fighter. But I thought Urbina was around the same height. See, this might be some easy work for Turner. All right, round one. Damn, Turner just walked out there, bro. Like, man, this ain't gonna be shit. And he looked way bigger than Urbina. Way bigger than Urbina. Woo! 2 body shots. That was kind of low, Turner. That was kind of low. Urbina already said he want to take some time. He got hit on the cup. All right, here we go. Saks Fifth Avenue. Turner should get a knockout, man. This is a 10-rounder, by the way, as well. Damn you, Slick. Now you got my mind off boxing and into weight clauses and contracts. I'm just saying, man. We were just talking about that earlier. Like, I don't agree with weight clauses and shit. You might as well, a weight clause should hold the same weight as a catchweight. It shouldn't be able to be for a belt then, because you're getting some type of handicap. You get what I'm saying? Point blank. And when a fighter fight for a weight clause, they don't tend to get the credit. You still got people talking about the weight clause that was on Canelo when he fought Mayweather. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. If you bet on yourself, bet on yourself. Don't halfway, as we say here in the States, ain't no half stepping. Either you gonna do it or you're not. You know what I'm saying? Shit or get off the pot. If your skills pay the bills, then let's do it. Pay what you weigh. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. I would rather see Shakur. I think he's talented enough where the weight ain't gonna matter. It's not like he in the inside mixing it up with you. Like he said, I ain't gonna wrestle with you. He ain't gonna wrestle with nobody. Shakur don't let nobody get that close. You know what I'm saying? He don't let nobody get that close. I think he got the skills to pay the bills, but it is what it is. If the fights happen that way, I'm gonna watch them, but I just know how people are gonna do it. They're gonna say, well, he had him on a catchweight. Well, he went up this way, he had him on a catchweight. You know, that's why you saw Floyd do catch weights. He didn't do the weight clauses for real. He put people, let's do a catch weight. Because it didn't always have to be for a belt. It was for status. You know what I'm saying? You know, I would be mad at that. Like, shit weird with the belt snatching. Again, a name I forgot. Lamont Roach went up and fought Pitbull and was still a champion at 135. They ain't snatched the belt then. It's all that shit. Fuck all that. You know, it's time for boxers to take control of their careers. And I'm for it, bro. Urbina trying to pose a little problem for Turner. Come on, Timmy Turner. Timmy Turner got a burner. Let's go. Good job by Urbina. That's a strong ass jab from Turner right there, bro. Good left. Good. Oh, he drops his ass. He goes down at the bell. He hurt. He hurt. He might need some milk. Oh, he got up. Oh, that was a stiff ass fucking jab. Then he came with that fucking hook. That's crazy. Slick, in my opinion, weight has to always matter or never matter. No. It does. It does. Let me explain. What I'm saying is that if you are the one that weighs less, right? If you gonna come up to my house, you can't come in my house and tell me how to act. DJ, when I come to your house, you better have a 6-pack of St. Ides, a pack of Newports, goddamn me, and that barbecue grill better be going. You gonna look at me like, who the fuck are you, motherfucker? I come sit on your couch. Hey, I need you to go get me a blanket right now. You're like, who the fuck are you, bro? No. If you're the smaller fighter coming up, you're asking for that. No bigger fighter says, hey, I want to go down and fight. No, who does that? No, that's rare as fuck, bro. Like, no, and that's super rare. The last person I heard even offer that and they got turned down for that shit was who was that? Better Beef. After he beat Canelo, he said he won't go down and have a chance to win his belts. And Canelo's like, fuck no. Nah. So no. Yeah, weight should fight in your weight class. Yes, weight class matters. But if you're a little guy trying to be great and you want to go the fuck up, hey, go the fuck up. And deal with what the fuck's up there. That's all I'm saying. But weight does fucking matter. You get what I'm saying? And if you do take a weight clause and you fighting the champion, you should not have an option to take the belt. Because if it's a catch weight, it's not for a belt. And both of them are still what? Handicaps. That's all I'm saying. What's the difference between the weight clause and what's the difference between a catch weight? They both are handicaps. That's all I'm saying. All right, bet, DJ. Turner trying to take his head off with that right hand, bro. Yeah, you right. He got a right hand, too. He got a mean right hook, too, bro. He got a mean right hook, too, Gagne. Yeah, Brandon's just not trying to get rocked again right now, bro. He just moving around. I wish Turner would use that jab a little more, though. He got the Aggie movement, right? He moved with his steps. Which with the right fighter, they're going to time that shit, bro. I hate to when your upper body movement matches your steps. Just, they get timed real easy, but I wish he would just, there you go. Shoot that jab. Get that stick out there, bro. Stop him from moving around. Because he's just following them. Good right hook to the body. Ooh, dirty forearm from a Turner, bro. Let him know about that forearm, bro. Yeah, ref ain't telling Turner about that forearm. He put that motherfucker all in little Urbina face. Urbina face. Or Urbina. He got to stop that. Oh, she cute. I need Turner to keep that jab out there, bro. He'll get everything he deserves if he do that. Just keep the jab out there, bro. You following him around, you just following him. Or that forearm, look. Yeah, you got to stop that. All right. Here we go. Round 3. All right, Urbina. Keeping them hands up, but he catching that left body shot. God damn, boy, that stopped him. Yeah, he felt that. Damn, Urbina only landed 1 punch. They got on the screen. He only landed 1 punch in the last round. Shit, Urbina tried that left hook. He caught one downstairs and caught one upstairs. Yeah, Turner got to learn how to, leaping left hook to the body. But Turner got to learn how to jab, bro, like, and quit just stalking. He just following him around. Cut the fucking ring off, yo. Cut the ring off, Turner. Nice body shot by Urbina. Urbina keeps tying him up. Urbina can't do nothing. The ref is warning Urbina about clinching. But what shit? He can't do nothing. That big dude, bro. The big dude should be, man. Come on, Turner. Hey, there you go. See Gagne? Nice 2-piece. And he swing with his head too when he throwing hooks. I say, he got a lot to work on though, but you're right. Good observation. Look, he already got a mouse under his eye. There you go. There go the jail. Oh, that mouse bleeding too. Leaning in. Like I said, he gonna get with the right person and they gonna teach you something. Nice 2-piece from Turner. That's a down. He down, bro, but the ref ain't gonna call it. That dude, Urbina, they taking a point. They taking a point from Urbina. But that should have been a knockdown, bro, because when he got hit, his ass hit them ropes. Like sat on him. That's a knockdown. But they ain't gonna give it to him. Go on, Turner, get this kid out of here, because let's unload a barrage on him or something. Where the ref ready to stop the fight, bro. All right, it's about 5 seconds left in this round. But Turner got to learn how to be nimble on his toes, bro. Yeah, it's a little mouse under his eye that's leaking. Yeah, Turner. I get what Turner wants, but he ain't gonna get that out of his kid. This kid is not finna. He's not finna stand there and fight you, bro. You get what I'm saying? That he not finna do. Yeah, he not finna stand there and fight him. He gotta learn how to cut that ring off and use his jab. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. And like I said, he leading with his head. He swing like this. He just wild, right? He just want to fight. He just want to fight. Yeah, like I said, ain't no major cut. There's a little mouse under his eye. More like a scratch. What's up, Will? Get your ass up. Yeah, they quit. Fight over, dude. Quit. God damn. I ain't even mad at it, bro. I ain't even mad at it.
He needs some milk.
It was at this moment that he knew.
He fucked up.
That boy quit. He said, forget this. That's a fight where the weight, you could clearly see Turner was way bigger than little dude, Urbina. But if I was Urbina, bro, nobody would have faulted Urbina for getting on his toes and moving a lot. I'd have kept moving, bro, and pecking at Turner, bro. I would have, bro. Because it was starting to look like Turner didn't know what to do, bro. Like Turner don't know how to cut the ring off. If anything, I looked at that fight and was like, damn, he could get little dude out of there, you know, because he didn't know how to cut the ring off and stick with his jab. And I call them rhythm walkers, where like he walk with his feet. He gonna get with somebody who gonna time that and eat his ass up, bro. Because as he's walking, he's doing this. He's dropping his hands, bro. You know what I mean? They gotta correct all of that. It's a lot to correct. He do got some heavy hands. But if you can have heavy hands, but if you don't know how to use them, it don't mean nothing. Wait till he gets in the ring with a decent guy. That's what I'm saying, Gagne. Exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, bro. He got a lot of stuff. Lee Wood, Josh Warrington. Y'all know I like Josh. That didn't sound right, but I like him as a boxer. Y'all not gonna clip me, bro. But Josh, cool, man. Josh bring that heat. That's going to be another one, and that's on the 21st of February. I can't wait for that. But you're right, Gagne. Wait till he get in the ring with somebody decent. If I see it, they see it, bro. Real talk. Shit, there go y'all heavyweights. They all standing outside the ring as fucking security. Look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at the size of them dudes. They don't box. That's what your heavyweights at. They bouncers and goddamn me security. Goddamn. Man, the corner didn't retire him. He said, I quit. He took his mouthpiece out and said, I quit. Yeah, man. (14-0), 13 KOs, bro. He gonna get with that. We're gonna mess around, happen to Turner. He gonna like Gagne saying, and like I'm saying, he gonna get in there with somebody decent, and they gonna make him look ordinary, bro. He gonna look so ordinary, bro. They gonna have to move him carefully, bro. They gonna have to move him carefully. 100%. 100%. Damn. They gonna make Jack Turner go back to retail. Whew. We should be at the main event now. That's the third fight. It was only probably four fights on this main card. You're right. He just walking them down. Yeah, he just moving around, bro. Like, he got to learn to cut that fucking ring off, bro. So I don't know, bro. Real talk. Yeah, he's going to get caught with some crazy shit. Facts. Facts. He really is. Punch said, oh, I missed it. Nah, you ain't missed shit, bro. Not this fight. The last fight, Andrew Cain was the shit. That was the shit. This was not, you didn't miss nothing. If anything, he just gave everybody some tape on him to know how to expose Turner. I'm just being real. He gonna get, But see, they gonna move him right. Queensberry gonna move him right. They looking too. They like he's not ready, bro. You might have a. Okay, I got you. All right, I just put the link in the chat if you want to call in on the show. Oh shit, I didn't mean to click the link. Now it's gonna open up double. Did not mean to do that. Okay. All right, it's pinned at the top of the chat if you want to call into the show. Y'all know how we roll over this way. Y'all opinions are valued. That's how we learn over this way, man. I definitely want to hear y'all opinion. And it ain't all about me. It's the judges table, baby. People show. Let's keep it rocking. Dage, what's happening, baby?
Here you go.
I'm going. It's going. Let's see. Let me get this off the screen. There we go. There we go. What's up with you, man?
Where do you want to start?
Wherever you want to start, baby.
Well, here's my opinion, right? I don't have to be right or wrong, right?
Yeah.
It's just my opinion on this, how I look at the whole weight issue. So I don't want it to be about names, right? I've got no interest in saying that he did this or he did that or these pair did this, catch weight this or what have you, right? Because I believe that if it's okay for one person to do it in your mind or my mind, then it should be okay for everyone to do it. People just have to find a position and stick to it, right? So can we agree on a couple of things here in principle? Once upon a time, divisions were created for fairness, right? So that you had guys, particularly on fight day when you had same day weigh-in, that two people in the ring were equally sized. I won't say equally matched, right? Because that's a different discussion, but equally sized.
Right.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
that was about fairness, and it was also about safety. So that you didn't have a 126 guy fighting a 180 guy and just getting put in hospital, right?
Right.
So given that that was the original intent of the divisions, this is kind of where I say that weight has to matter all the time or none of the time. So let's just pick 160, for example, right? And I'm going to say that some rehydration clauses are bullshit and they're a disadvantage, right? But I'm going to say that some on the intent of the original same day weigh-in principles of fairness, right? So this is why it's important not to name names, because everyone's different, right? Different body sizes, different shapes. People are going to argue that people are weight bullying, all these sorts of things. I think it's fair for most times, like if we take the IBF, right, a rehydration clause of 10 pounds, right? Regardless of whether you're coming down or you're going up to fight, right? Basically, what that should say is that on fight night, the fighters are within, at worst, 10 pounds of each other, right? If one guy weighs in at 160 and only rehydrates to 161 and the other guy rehydrates to 170, there's a 9-pound difference. Okay, let's cop it. Sweet. That's not originally how it was supposed to be going back when. They were supposed to be both at 160 or worse, 161 on fight night, right?
Right.
So because they've now do the day before and then they're allowed to rehydrate, for me, what that says is you do lose the principles of why the weight divisions were created in the first place, particularly in instances where you've got one guy coming in at 161 and the other guy coming in at 180 or 185 on fight night, right? I don't think it's really fair to say, well, it's okay for, just because the rules allow for it, it's okay for there to be a 20-pound discrepancy on fight night. I just don't agree with that, right?
Right.
I would say in that instance, the guy that's rehydrating to 185 under the old rules wouldn't have been able to fight at 160. He had to go fight at 175 or cruiser, right?
Yeah.
So where I see a rehydration clause that says no more than 10 pounds over on fight night, I'm okay with that. I'm not okay if it's 4 pounds or 2 pounds over, because I think then that's a little bit unfair for the guy that's sitting at 160 comfortably after he rehydrates, right? So that's a bit of a disadvantage. I would say that I take that position because if I don't take that position, then what do I care if people make weight? Why should I care? If I don't care that there's a 20 or 25 pound discrepancy on fight night, why do I care if someone doesn't make weight on weigh-in? Because it's a fickle argument then, mathematically.
Yeah.
Get what I mean?
Yeah. 100%. 100%. Yeah, the argument don't make sense. If you could blow it 25 pounds any goddamn ways, and if your body type can't do that, it's still the same. It's still a big weight discrepancy.
I mean, other than unprofessional and under the rules, you shouldn't be allowed to fight for a title if you don't make weight. But the reality is, if the fight still goes ahead and there's a 20 or a 25 pound difference on fight night, and as a fan, you're prepared to accept that, well, you really can't complain about them being 5 or 8 pounds over on weigh-in day, because you've just lost your argument. They're either supposed to be at the same weight or they're not.
Right. No, I can agree with that wholeheartedly.
Do you follow my gist here, where I think that rehydration clauses can have fairness if they're applied correctly?
Yeah, if it's applied correctly, yeah. If you look at it from that standpoint, yeah. But if I'm just saying, if I'm asking to come up, like, okay, I'm only looking at it from okay, let me say it like this. I'm looking at it from a champion's point of view, right? If you're just fighting a regular Joe Smo, I'm 135 and I come up to 147, you're a regular guy, you have no belt or whatever, maybe, okay, fine. But if I'm champion and you want me to put a rehydration clause on myself to fight you, which you're lesser than, I'm not going to do that, because I want to be my best to be able to retain my belt. Regardless if you're a little guy coming up or not, I'm not going to give you that handicap and I lose and you get to take my crown. That's what I mean. So if you're a little guy and you want to go for the king, you got to come as you are. And I'm going to come as I am. You have to accept what it is at that point. You get what I mean? Because if not, like you say, weight divisions are there for a reason. Then stay your little ass in your weight division. You know what I mean? But I do get case in point, because even so, let's say you were a guy like Mayweather. He used to legit weigh in like 150. You know what I'm saying? And he was fighting bigger guys or whatever, because his body wouldn't allow him to gain all that weight the next day. You know what I'm saying? So he was fighting motherfuckers that did weigh in that catch weight, but when they came back in, they were 160, 167. So he still had to do that. Let's say if you still on a night of fight, you can't go over 12 pounds, 10 to 12 pounds. Mayweather's body still would not allow him to gain those 12 pounds. So you still was fighting a guy that was going to be bigger than you. You get what I'm saying?
I do, but this is why I didn't want to make it about names. I just wanted to make it about the
No,
maths.
I was just giving an example so people will follow.
Because I would argue it needs to go both ways, right? If, say, I'm coming up to fight you, right, and you say, well, DJ, it's not really my fault that you can't rehydrate. Say, we'll use 160, for example, right? I'm coming from 54 to 60, right? It's not my fault that you can't rehydrate to 180 on fight night. So just wear it, DJ. Well, I would then argue, well, is that really a fair fight anyway? Are you fighting me on equal terms?
Yeah.
You know, because you can't have the argument to say, well, suck it up, the 20 pounds difference, but then want to have an argument that divisions don't matter about weight. And this is where I'm saying that weight for me, matters all the time or none of the time.
Yeah, but on that argument though, then I would have to say who needs who. Because if I'm the little guy trying to come fight DJ, and he's up there. You don't need me. I need you.
Well, maybe, but I might be the name and you're getting a bigger payday of me coming up to challenge you. So it can work both ways, right?
Yeah. It can.
I'm
It can.
I'm just for any sensible clause or rule that encourages fighters to be close enough or near enough to the same weight on fight night. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
And a catch weight's just a different way of putting a rehydration clause on, right? You know, if I can't get to 160 and I'm worried about you getting to 180, right? I'm saying, well, let's fight at 158, right? So I'm really stopping you from rehydrating to 180. You can only really hydrate to 175 or 170 after you've weighed in at 158. So same thing, just a different title.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So in essence, say like if that was agreement, okay, you'll do on one fight I do a catchweight with this dude, I fight you, a rehydration clause. I feel like when it's a catchweight, it should be the same rules apply because both are handy. It's a handicap. Both are handicaps. So if I can't win a championship on a catchweight, I shouldn't be able to win a championship on a rehydration clause.
Yeah, but I get your point, but I'm just saying that the principles of boxing way back when shouldn't allow for that. No, really, it's only in this day. It's only in this day and age, right? That somehow, somewhere, fighters that just aren't the same size on fight nights are allowed to do it.
Yeah.
So my point is that the rules were originally created to stop that from happening. Yet today, we're allowing it to happen, and then we're going, well, what? A rehydration clause? That sounds unfair. Well, really, it's the middle ground because the fight should never happen if there's 20 pounds difference on fight night, other than heavyweights, of course. That wasn't the original intent of divisions, right? So, look, but
you gave the answer right there, though. The only way it gets fixed if you go back to what? Same day weigh-ins. It's the only way. It's the only way.
Or you find middle ground and you have that 10 or 12 pound rehydration clause.
That somewhere that or a catch weight. But the ground for it would be same day weigh-in. Because then at least I know if I do a catch weight or if I do a 10-pound rehydration clause, like you said, I still don't. All you gotta do is weigh in, still could blow up. You get what I'm saying? At least it'll nullify some of that. You know what I mean? But without the same day weigh-in, I mean, in reality, neither one works. Because you still, like I say, if I'm a guy that can't legit, if I have to eat to come to 147, I can't even get above 147. I might weigh in 146 point whatever, right? The day before you weigh in on point at 147, the night of the fight, you done gain 25 pounds and I can't gain shit.
Yeah.
Or if it's a rehydration clause, you still got an option to gain them 10 to 12 pounds. I can't gain shit. So either way, you get what I'm saying? But if it's a same day weigh-in, you're not going to gain 25 pounds in fucking 3 hours or whatever it is, 5 hours or.
No, but, I think there's a medical science says that same day weigh-in might not have been allowing my boxers to be at their healthiest for the fight. You know what I mean? Like but look, I mean, you can argue it either way. I wanted to explain to sort of say, well,
it's a good conversation to have. I like it. Conversations that aren't had, talked about. Because the reason I go ahead. I'm so sorry. Go ahead.
My issue is that it just seems like it's another rule that was made for good intent way back when that just gets treated with contempt. Because we know there's plenty of fights every weekend, right?
Yeah.
Probably even today, that fighters just aren't anywhere near each other's weight on fight night. Someone's going to be 10, 15, maybe even 20 pound heavier.
Like we were just watching. Turner looked like he was not fucking, I think that was probably featherweight or super featherweight or something like that. He was way bigger than Urbina. You know what I mean? It was too clear to see.
Yeah, I'm just saying way back when that couldn't happen. The rules were actually originally designed so it didn't happen and it couldn't happen. Now
Right.
we've become so flexible with the rules and disregard it. Now we seem to be having conversations about, well, shit, a rehydration clause seems unfair. Well, hang on a minute. You shouldn't even need a rehydration clause if you're treating the divisions properly and fighting at the weights that you're supposed to be fighting at.
Right. That shouldn't have became a thing. I agree with that. That I 100% agree with that. That shouldn't even be a thing. That's real. When you outgrow your division, you just got to move up or retire. I agree with that 100%. 100%. I don't mind catch weights because if you want to test your water, y'all can say, hey, I can meet you here. We can make it happen. But to say that I got to cap you off some fucking where, that says like damn near you shouldn't be fighting where you fighting at. It's almost an acknowledgement that guy should not be in that division. You know what I'm saying? So I can agree with that 100%. This fight finna start, Deeds. Just a heads up. I don't know if you watch it or not.
Nah, DAZN's put me on the fucking in the corner. It's put me in timeout today for some reason over here. So I'm just listening in. So I'll drop down and let you call the fight.
All right, right on, Deeds. All right, shout out to Drummer, man. Drummers against TITK. I think that's your name. Salute to you. He said, great to see you on this fight. Man, I hope you hit that subscribe button, that like button. We trying to grow to 2,000 subscribers. So, hey, every subscriber count, man. So if you hit that, I greatly appreciate it. Said, thanks for all your work, man. Thank you for checking us out. For real. He said, Figueroa should be able to win this fight, but it goes the distance. The judges could give it to Ball if it's close. I said that too. If Figueroa can stay behind that jab, he ain't going to be able to get to him, bro. A 72.5 inch, right? Like, and you 5'9", bro, it should look like Rayo when he did Pitbull like that. Stay on your feet and stay behind the jab. I agree. Punch said this is going to be easy work for Ball, but if Omar come to fight, it'll be a long night. Man, he ain't if his jab solid, he ain't got to worry about it. Drummer said Ball is very predictable and can get hit coming in. That is a fact. That's why he looked it bad in his last fight. Figueroa has fought several guys like Nick already and crushed him. That is true. But to be fair, babyface Figueroa without the hair on his face was a lot better. That's why I hope he show up and fight like that. You know what I'm saying? I guess Hannibal was referring to what we was just talking about, me and my boy Deeds. He said that's a fight game. I agree with that. He said don't blame the fighters, blame the system. That's what we're talking about, the system, not the fighters. Because the system is what allowed the fighters to get away with what they could get away with. So, yeah, you catch no argument from me there, Hannibal. Not one bit. And Hannibal, if you not subscribed, man, hit the subscribe button, bro. We really, really trying to grow over this way, man. Real spit, you know what I mean? Shout out to T-Flex. That's what the QR code is, man. If y'all like graphic tees like the one I got on, man, go check them out ASAP. And use my code GMT15 to get 15% off your order. All right? I want to see the count real quick, so I'm going to take the QR code out. Oh, we are at, somebody done hit the subscribe button. I'm thankful. Real talk. Thank you. We had 1920. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we was in 1911. I'm a gun enthusiast. Yeah, bro. Real talk, man. I really appreciate that, man. Real spit, but they are both in the ring as we talking Figueroa Ball. This is the main event. Will somebody get slept, knocked out, TKO? We are supposed to see. Will this be a good fight like Andrew Cain and Gonzalez fight? Because if you didn't watch that fight, that was a good fight. That was a good fight, bro. Classic. Real was classic. Do you think the judges in the UK are too biased against any fighters outside the UK? It's like that in every country, Drummer. It's like that here. It's like that there. When you go over there, the one thing I can say is this. You go to the UK, you put a stamp on yourself, meaning like you damn near pitch a shutout, they don't usually cheat you. Here, they'll find a way to still cheat a person. We've seen fights where a person clearly got they butt whooped, pillar to post, and they still find a way to give it to the other guy. Or they'll make it a draw. You get what I'm saying? At least me, in my history of watching UK fights, they are very good at, okay, it's undeniable. If it's undeniable, right, we're not going to do it. If it's close, yeah, we'll give it to our fighter. You know what I mean? But I'm from America, and in my experience, we're the worst. We are the worst. We do it to our own fighters. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy here though, but I'm a big fan of UK boxing scene. You know what I mean? And I guess compared to us, I like their judges better. You know what I'm saying? I do, because my mentality is everybody's against me. So if I walk in that ring, the judge is against me, the ref is against me, the crowd's against me. You know what I mean? So I'm coming in here to put a stamp on this. I'm trying to pitch a shutout or knock you out. I got to make it undeniable. I'm walking in that ring with that mentality. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. Right, Punch? So, like when Bud went on and fought Ricky Burns, had to make it undeniable. Earl Spence had to make it undeniable. If those fights were anywhere near close, bro, they would have got cheated. Right? That's almost to be expected from any country. We have plenty of champs get beat on home soil over here in Australia. Yeah, we have too, but we know how politics play. Like I say, I think America's the worst when it comes to judging, because we do it to our own, and it end up being about politics. Somebody want to move this fighter this way or that way. All right, the ref is done talking, giving his instructions to him. We are finna hit the bell, yo. Let's get it. Let's see if Nick Ball gonna come get slapped. You think he gonna get slapped up? Round one is in play, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Already Figueroa on the back foot, keeping that hand out there, keeping that jab out there, trying to catch him coming in with that left. You already see the setup. You already see the reach. Already being established by Figueroa. Let's get it. Yeah, you see Figueroa try to set up that left hook. And he keeping that stick out there too. Hook to the... Oh, Nick Ball caught him dead on the chin, slipping. Caught him with a body shot. Nick Ball being dirty as usual, man. I love it. I love it, bro. But he did catch Figueroa on the chin. Figueroa turned his body up. They in the clinch. A lot of people don't like that Nick Ball be being dirty, but he's so small where he get a pass from me, bro. You got to do what you got to do. Nice jab for Ball. Ball finding his way in, though. I ain't going to lie. He really is. Figueroa got to get on his feet, bro. He want to stand there and fight the little guy. He making the fight harder than it needs to be. He really does. Figueroa need to live off that jab. That's what he needs to be doing. And right now, he's abandoning it. Good body shot for Figueroa. Body shot, uppercut for Figueroa. Nick Ball trying to get the uppercut in there. He can't. Figueroa not landing the right body shot. Good uppercut by Nick Ball, though, in the inside. But you see Nick Ball not liking the body punches. Good hook, check hook from Brandon. Figueroa look a bit stiff though. He look real stiff and sluggish. Good body shot by Figueroa. Left down the pipe. Another left down the pipe. Right hook, left down the pipe for Figueroa. Figueroa doing some good work. Ooh, shoot. Ball just almost took Brandon's head off with an uppercut. He just went in with a 1-2. He caught one, but he missed the other. Good head move by Figueroa because he almost got his head took off with a left. That's the end of that. Is that the end of the round? Or is it about to be the end of the round? Good left to the body. That's the end of that round. I'll be honest with you. Other than that punch on the chin, Figueroa did the most work. Gagne said, Ball ain't effing around. No, he ain't. You know what I'm saying? Nick Ball is in his chest already. Yep. He said, yeah, watch Nick Ball. I don't think he'll beat Bam, Shoo, or anyway. He too flat-footed, in my opinion. Yeah, he can get off on the bounce, but he looks like that last fight showed that he just want to come forward and fight, right? And he can't do that. He just can't do that. It's this entire fight. But if he keep fighting, if Figueroa keep fighting this way, right, he'll fuck around and Nick Ball gonna find a way to win. He needs to get on the bounce and on that jab. But like I say, if it ain't in him, it ain't in him. You know what I mean? So we finna see round 2. Let's get it. Like I said, dude might get slapped up. We finna see. That little sneaky uppercut ball landing is nice. But for my opinion, Figueroa just want to fight too. And he letting this little dude get in. And I don't know why he's choosing this style of fight. I don't. He's giving Ball what he wants. You know what I mean? Good body shot. That wasn't low, ref. You tripping. It's like Figueroa throwing his jab, but it's very lazy, bro. Like he pushing it. Ooh, sneaky uppercut the inside by Ball, bro. Bad. Brady go have to watch that shit. Or he go throwing him by the neck. Nick Ball strong, bro. Ref said, quit throwing people. Quit throwing people. He said, shit, you see how small I am, bro? This big old dude off me, bro. But Figueroa is reaching with the jab or he pushing the jab. It just don't look, it's not crisp as it usually is. You know, I'm not saying he has the best jab, but it don't look this bad. And he almost reneging like he's trying to get out of there real fast. You know what I mean? He's being real flat-footed. He shouldn't be doing it. He shouldn't be being flat-footed. There you go, Figueroa, working. He got the inside, didn't know what to do with the little fella. Little fella winning the inside game right now. Real talk. Uppercut again. He launching that uppercut in the inside, bro. Figueroa got chin because he done ate about 3 of them uppercuts. Nice 2-piece from Nick Ball. Nick Ball tried to left and miss. Figueroa caught him with a body shot. Nick Ball threw him off on him. Nick Ball caught him with a left hook again. He immediately started trying to clinch though, bro. If you want to say something, ref, you need to tell Nick quit clinching. He get one off and grab. The forearms. I'm not mad at it though. 37 seconds left on the clock. Figueroa with the jab, did the left hook. 2-piece downstairs, came up with a 2-piece. Nick Ball ain't playing right now. Nick Ball with the left hook, missed. Uppercut lands, missed the left hook. Brandon comes back with a left to the body. Went upstairs, not in the clinch, trying to fight it out. Nice body shot by Nick Ball. 2-piece upstairs by Nick Ball. Woo! Nick Ball tried to take his head off and almost paid the price for it. Brandon keep getting these body shots off, man, but you got to get your respect, bro, because he do not respect you at all. He really doesn't. He doesn't. Salutes the drummer. He says Shoo is the same size and stature as Figueroa and others are too small. Is he though? Shoo is 5'9"? Is he? Why I thought Shoo was smaller than 5'9"? But I'll say this, if he is, Shoo is a better fighter than Figueroa. I'll tell you that. The others are too small. I don't think so. But Nick Ball, like I say, he's big to be out. Right now, he got them hot dogs on his neck like I told y'all he's going to have. Y'all thought I was playing. Look at the rolls in his neck. Now, at the weigh-in, did he look like that? Hell no, man. That's a big dude. He's a big little dude. But I don't know. I wish him and Pitbull go at it. Go on and put that weight on. Keep that weight on because I guarantee you Nick Ball, 140 tonight, bro. That's a big dude, bro. Ooh, nice uppercut by Ball. We in round 3, by the way, y'all. My bad. Good body shots, too. Another uppercut from Figueroa, Ball. They scrapping. This is a scrap. And I don't know why Figueroa is fighting this type of fight. I really don't. Nice left hook from Ball. I don't know why. This is weird to see. Why are you trying to fight like this? Why are you trying to fight him like this, bro? This is not making no sense, Figueroa. They both exchanged jabs. Nick Ball tried to slide in with a hook and pay for it. Tried to get the uppercut off. He paid for it. Jab for Figueroa. There you go. Hook. There you go. Every time he come in, it's timer, man. Put him on a timer, Figueroa. That's all you got to do. I'm going to be real with you, bro. Just put him on a timer. Tell him his arm too short to box with God. There ain't no way in hell, bro. Because that's where Ball want to be, in the inside. He want to be up under you, bro. There's no way I'm about to stand there and fight that little dude. The Ball just slinging poor Figueroa around and around, bro. Minute 15 on the clock. The ref is talking to him. I don't know what he's saying. Ball keep on, hey, Ball rough. Good jab. Good jab for Ball. Try to slide in and get them hooks off. That was a nice right by Ball. Nice 3-piece by Figueroa. Now they back in the clinch. They about to start scrapping again. Nice 2-piece from Nick Ball. All right, 30 seconds left on the clock. Woo! Nice right upstairs, left to the body. He got Nick Ball in the corner. Stay on him, bro. He let him out the corner, bro. Nick Ball running his shoulder into him. End of that round, bro. This is getting crazy, bro. I was about to say that Ball is a little as hell. He is. He said he did say that in foot fight. Yeah, that's why I said I wish he would have came in as babyface Figueroa when he didn't used to do all that. But give me 1 second, man. I'm finna go pay this water bill. I will be right back. All right, I'm back. We are in round 4. Look like we're getting more of the same. Except now Ball trying to load up a straight right. He's trying to implement that now. You can see how he got it cocked back. Yeah, I got the damn thing on, like y'all can't see me, man. If you're paying attention, you're keeping it like, you know what I'm saying? Look how he got it gunned up. See, even when he throwing a jab. He wants to launch that right hand now. That was a nice left body shot, and Brandon didn't even see that. He legit moved Ball. That was kind of low. That was kind of low. That was low. Damn, Figueroa. It wasn't on purpose, but it was low. A lot of missing going on the inside. Great head movement from both. Good jab from Nick. There you go, Nick. But that's all he gave. Figueroa trying to get his lick back. Ooh, there go that right hand I told you about. Hit the gloves of Figueroa, though. He want to get that right hand off, bro. Figueroa doing work, but he hitting a lot of gloves. He seemed to be getting these body punches off, bro. But upstairs, Figueroa ain't landing much. Nice little uppercut inside by Figueroa. Nick Ball with his slapping punches upstairs. He got that right hand off, too. Uppercut, left, Figueroa. All right. I see you, Figueroa. Quit smothering yourself and just fight, bro. Damn. I don't know which way this fight going, bro. I really don't. Man, we already about to be in round 5, y'all. It's going that quick. Who y'all got winning this fight, man? I'll be honest with you, bro. I don't. I don't know. There's so much scrapping going on in the inside, it's hard to tell, bro. It's really hard to tell. All right, we finna start up on round 5, y'all. All right, round 5. I think it's even at the moment. Gunye out through too. Like it's a lot of inside work going on and a lot of missing too. Ooh, nice left hook from Nick Ball on the way out. Bro, Figueroa got to start using his smarts, bro. Bait him in and counter this cat, bro. Quit just scrapping. That's what this fight is. Just a really scrappy fight. Nice jab downstairs by Figueroa. Stay right there, dog. I thought he was finna smother himself again. Don't quit smothering yourself. He got Nick Ball bleeding. Oh, nice jab from Ball. Oh, nice body. That was a little low. Nice 1-2 upstairs for Figueroa. I wonder what Figueroa corner is telling him. I can't imagine they're saying smother your shots against the little fella. Because he ain't really getting the leverage he want. Nice body shot and right hook upstairs. Them some strong jabs Nick throwing, though. If the fight stays like this, Figueroa won't get the decision. No, I don't think so neither. That's what we were saying. He can't have it close. He can't have it close like this. Oh, nice counter. Oh, he counting the shit out of Ball. That's what I'm talking about. He landed all 4 hits. Nick Ball was throwing 2, but he wasn't landing nothing, bro. Jab downstairs from Ball. He tried the uppercut right after and missed. Figueroa do good work keeping his distance. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't need to be laying on Ball. Nice 2-piece by Nick. And Nick Paul know he's trying to work off the counter. That's what I'm talking about. Figueroa, be smart, bro. He just missed that straight right hand. Oh, big right hand from Nick Ball. I told you, he been trying to land that this whole fight. He been trying to gun that right hand the entire fight, yo. Okay. Good stuff. Left hook upstairs, left to the body at the bell. Good work, bro. But I have to agree with you. If he keep fighting like that, he's not gonna get the decision, right? He gotta get some separation somewhere, right? With this, we're going in round 6. Yeah, he gotta get some separation, bro. Neither one has established themselves to me though, but I agree. They're gonna mess around and give it the Ball. Yeah, that was that right hand. I told y'all when I got back on, I think that was round 4. Now he keeping it cocked. He got his jab here, and he got this motherfucker like this. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? He got it halfway wound up just to let it go. And he been trying to land that since then. In his mind, that's going to be the punch to put Figueroa down. All right, man. We walking in round 6, y'all. Let's go. Round 6. Shit, Nick Ball trying to throw, but he ain't landing shit for real. And Figueroa saying he can't miss the body of Nick Ball. I want to know how many body shots he done landed so far. Nice 1-2. Caught Nick Ball coming in, bro. And gave him a nice one on the way out. Okay, there you go. Nick Ball doubled up on that left hook and caught him with the second one. Figueroa, but he gets his cookies back. 3-piece. Came right back after that. There you go, Figueroa. Work out that jab. Knock at the door. Oh, he tried to catch him with the right hook. Nick Ball caught him with the left. You got Figueroa switching and shit. Nice little body shot. Ooh, 2 uppercuts to the inside from Nick. Good jab. Good jab for Figueroa. 1 minute left. Nice left from Nick Ball. Like I said, Figueroa be landing at the body, but Nick Ball starting to puff up in the face. And nobody really landed. Come on, man. A lot of swinging, but ain't nothing really landed. Figueroa with a 3-piece that didn't hit nothing. Good body shot for Figueroa. Yeah, I don't know, bruh. Yeah, I just said that. He said Figueroa is switching. That's why I said Figueroa is switching and shit. I don't know, bro. I'm sitting here thinking like which way I want to go. This shit just too close for me for real to pick. But Nick, they got it. Both of them got to find a way to separate themselves. Find some type of separation. Nobody's had nothing stand out besides that one thing that happened when they first fought. You know what I'm saying? Where Nick caught him. But other than that, ain't nothing happened since then. All right, y'all. Round 7. This shit might just go the distance for real, for real. Good body shot by Nick Ball. Nick Ball coming in, little head movement, bending at the knees. I'm with it. Do what you got to do. Figueroa pushing Nick Ball back with that right hand. Good body shot by Nick Ball. Good jab afterwards. Figueroa shooting jabs and missing. Uppercut the inside by Nick Ball. Nick Ball doing some good work right now. He's trying to be patient. Good body shot by Figueroa. Good uppercut by Nick Ball. Uppercut by Figueroa. Nick tried to jab downstairs and missed. Ooh, nice two-piece upstairs by Nick Ball. Here we go, Nick. There you go. There go Nick Ball. He just threw Figueroa to the ground. Just threw Figueroa to the ground. Good jab by Nick. Nice jab. 2 nice jabs from Nick. Another one. Nice 1-2. Figueroa came in with the body punches and the sneaky uppercut inside from Nick Ball, bro. Nick Ball be killing me how he push you off with his shoulder like a football player, bro. Good jab, Nick. Oh, nice sneaky left. Come on, man. Nick winning this round. This is the first round where I can say somebody winning. Like, Nick winning this round for real. 44 seconds. Stab jab downstairs. Came upstairs with the hook. Nick Ball landing. Figueroa got to find a way to get off, bro. Body shots downstairs. Tapping at the door upstairs. But Nick, he said, okay, I'm home. Landing another two-piece. Go ahead, Ball. Now, this is the first round where Ball done separated himself for real. Good body shot by Figueroa. Woo! Sharp right hook in the inside from Ball. Figueroa get busy, baby. Yeah, Nick Ball definitely won that round. Gagne said the jab is the best punch in boxing. That's a fact. And Figueroa is not using it in the right manner, bro. He's using it to get in like he's a little person. You know what I'm saying? He needs to be using it as a tall person and keep the little guy up off of him. He needs to be the one being selective and countering as such. And she fine as hell. The ring girl, straight up, she fine. I had to say that. But anyway, yeah. I wish Figueroa would use the best punch in boxing, which is the jab, bro. But Nick Ball won that one. That's the first time somebody took over a round. Oh, Manny Rowe was telling him something, bro. He need to be telling him straight up, man. Hey, you need to fight tall, and this little dude can't touch you, bro. Quit squabbing with this dude, bro. All right, man. We in round 8, yo. 4 rounds to go after this. If we make it. If we make it to the 12, we will see. They got ball up, but I can see it. Like I said, that was the first round. I can actually say Nick Ball won that. So if it was close like that, I think Ball got that last one. Damn, Figueroa is on fucking Ball right now on the ropes. What the fuck Ball was thinking? Ball just threw like 4 punches and missed him. Good jab downstairs from Nick Ball, but he paid for it from Brandon Figueroa. A jab of his own. But Ball, I like Ball being real selective right now with the jab. He's not necessarily trying to fight him. He's just picking his shots, bro. Because he got to separate. Somebody got to be in control. Here we go. With the falling. You know what I'm saying? Good stab jab downstairs. I don't like the way Brandon leaning forward and bringing himself down to his height. Look at Ball. There we go. Ball getting a 4-5 piece off. That was huge. That could steal the round. Left to the body for Figueroa. Come on, somebody got to get something else off, bro. Figueroa had his moment at the beginning of the round. Nick Ball just had his moment a minute ago. Now they back squabbling. Good body work by Figueroa. Nick Ball pushing him back. He tried to land a crazy-ass uppercut. $30 seconds left. An uppercut, boy. For Ball. Ooh, that was huge. Good shit for Figueroa. Figueroa on him. Left to the body. Right to the body. There we go, Figueroa. I'm telling you, got to commit with them punches, bro. My God. He about to let Nick Ball skate off with it. Good shit, though. Come on with it, bro. I don't know what they're saying, but Brandon got to get on the ball now because he about to let Nick Ball run away with it, bro. No lie. He finna let him roll away with it, should I say. Let's go. We in round what? Round 9. See how Nick Ball ain't rushing in no more. He trying to be selective with his punches. His corner must be telling him, like, we need some separation, bro. You got to show. Ooh, nice left hook. There we go. See how he coming over top with that left hook? I think his corner telling him, like, we need some separation, bro. You got to show these judges you can win. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. There we go. Paul don't like the body shots. He's trying to hold on, boy. Oh. He keep hitting him with that coming over top with that left. But shit, Figueroa keep going to that body. That's what's pushing Nick Ball back. He don't like it hitting the body. Woo! Nice 4-piece by Nick Ball. There go that left hand. Left, right, left, and then end it with a right hand. Good stuff by Nick Ball. Another right hand from Nick Ball. Oh, shit. That jab, bruh. His jab is so sloppy, man. Nice right hand by Figueroa. I wish Figueroa would commit a little more to his punches. Like, he gets this little tap, this little, it's half, you know? I wish he would commit more. Because you got this little dude, like, literally committing to everything, which he gonna do because he's small, but, like, he's standing his ground. And he being real selective with his punches. If he gonna be flat-footed like that, Figueroa got to take full advantage of that. That jab need to be stiff as hell. That jab need to be so stiff with Nick Ball, like, oh, I can't do this. Make him shift his game plan again. Because the minute he start being selective with his punches, Nick Ball is starting to shine in this fight. He is really starting to shine in this fight. That doesn't say that Figueroa wasn't doing no good work at the inside, but if I'm a judge, Nick Ball looked like he winning this fight right now. All right, y'all. Round 10, we in the championship rounds. Figueroa need all these. Figueroa got to go for broke. Go for it, bro. Yeah, they got Ball up by 1 round. They both changed. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. No matter where you hit him at, it need to be hard, Figueroa, bro. Ooh, Nick Ball try to take his head off and miss. He trying to get these 1-2s off. It look nice, but he missing. Good body shot by Figueroa. Ain't a lot going on right now. Ooh, stiff jab from Nick Ball. Figueroa tapping at the door, man. But this shit gotta stop. This, I don't like it. Man, that was a straight right. They caught Figueroa, bro. Nice jab from Ball. Another one on the way out. Uppercut. Woo! Whipping left from Figueroa. That's what I'm talking. Commit. Straight up. All right, end of that round, bro. But this fight tight, bro. No lie. This shit is nuts. We about to be round 11, bro. Somebody got to do something. And that's somebody, I'm going to be rich, you got to be Figueroa. Figueroa definitely got to separate himself 100%. And in a way where he need these last 2 rounds, undeniably, it got to be him. If he will be considered to win. Real talk. Because it's too close for them not to stay with the champ. You know, like they say, you got to beat the champ, bro. You can't come in and play with the champ. You got to beat the champ. Like drummer question was, do you think the UK going to steal it from him? Well, if it's close, they going to give it the ball. All right, man. Round 11. Brandon shooting these 1-2s. I feel like Brandon being a little too hesitant. There you go. Good long jab, left to the body. Big Ball landed that left hand. Good body shots. Jab upstairs, Figueroa. Keep it going, bro. Quit squaring up so much, too. Man, goddamn. Big Ball getting tired. And Figueroa don't even see it. And a lot of shit being thrown. Ain't nobody landing shit. Now that got landed. That left landed for Ball. They both exchanging jabs. Nice sharp uppercut the inside, left, right from Nick Ball. Now they're in the clinch. Good straight from Nick Ball. That left, boy, I'll tell you, he comes over top with that left. Nick Ball seems like he can't miss with that. That left uppercut. Nice 2-piece on the way out from Nick Ball. Go left uppercut, right uppercut from Nick Ball. Figueroa doing a ton of body work. But by now, he got to understand, you're not finna take him out with that body shot, bro. Good jab by Nick Ball. Good jab by Ball. Figueroa knocking at the door, doubled up, landed a left hook. 1-2 off the gloves of Ball. Ball lands a jab. 1-2 for Ball. Jab lands for Figueroa, man. Come on. Ooh, nice body shot for Figueroa inside. Made Ball instantly clinch. 2 body shots to the inside. Woo, nice 2-piece on the way out for Ball. I get that round the ball. He had about 4 breakout moments. Because the rest was hard to score, bro. But the 4 breakout moments did it. We going into the last round, bro. The last round, man. That's crazy work, bro. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Figueroa need it. He need it. 100%. He needs it. All right. Let's get it. Round 12. Oh my God, he knocked out Nick Ball! What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my God. That motherfucker went to sleep on his face. No way. This motherfucker got up. He was asleep on his face. Oh my God, Nick Ball about this. Oh, you gonna count it? No way, that shit off. Oh my God, he won.
He needs some milk.
It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up.
What the fuck? Wow. Wow, now the corner trying to fight them. What the hell? They could celebrate. What the fuck is wrong with them trying to fight the corner? Manny Robles didn't even do nothing. He's celebrating, dog. Man, that deserves a celebration. What the? He put that motherfucker on his face. Fuck his pockets. And now they throwing shit in the ring. UK mad as fuck. They the crowd throwing shit at them, y'all. Wow. Fuck that. Shout out to Brandon Figueroa. I didn't think he was going to pull it off. I didn't think he was going to pull that shit off, bro. Holy crap. He didn't do that wrong. They was just celebrating, bro. The Nick Ball corner went over there to try to start a fight, bro. Wow. He lost like that in his hometown, right? Ain't they fighting in Liverpool or something like that? I think they fighting in Nick Ball hometown. That's why they mad. They mad. I know the crowd probably mad as hell. I know they is. They walking out. That's fucked up. They walking out like, damn, we thought we had one. They straight walking out, bro. Damn, they clearing that mug out fast, bro. The whole upper part damn near empty, bro. They look like ants just leaving, bro. He really is the heartbreaker. You ain't lying. Man, comment of the day, bro. Figueroa really is the heartbreaker. God damn, Punch, where you at? I thought it was over when he hit his face. When he hit his face, I said, what? That shit came out of nowhere, bro. And then it looked like the ref was about to start counting when Nick Ball was out of the he was out of the ropes. Caught him with a left. Put him on his face, bro. Look at that shit. Right on, bounced off the ground like a spring. Uppercut, left to the head. Uppercut, left to the head. Put that man through the ropes, bro. And it looked like the ref was finna start counting, bro. Oh my God, look at the disappointment in people. It looked like he was gonna start counting like he had to think about it. Zapatino was good. Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy, bro. Holy crap. The heartbreaker did it, bro. Man, bro. Wow. Wow, what an entertaining day of boxing. Salutes to Andrew Cain with his comeback and Brandon Figueroa. It wasn't no real I was just starting to say Ball was finna get this. Because what no real separation in this fight. This is a hell of a day of boxing, bro. Again, these are the cards you want to look at. People be sleeping, bro. This was two bangers today, bro. 2 bangers today, bro. My dude champ, bro. Bring that shit home, goddammit. Let's go, Brandon. Let's go. And that's messed up Nick Ball leaving, bro. Man, don't be a sore loser, bro. Why you leaving, bro? Man, they tried to fight and everything, bro. That's a sore loser shit, bro. But he shouldn't have left, bro. That's crazy, bro. He gonna leave, bro. That's weak, bro. That's weak, bro. Yeah, that's weak. I don't like sore losers. PBC up 1 to start the year. Nick Ball was always a horrible champ. Yeah, he's small, bro. But the thing is, he actually was winning this fight. That's the crazy part. When no real separation, and like the last 2 rounds, he started separating himself, being selective with the punches. He was getting it off. Figueroa was doing some great body work, mostly in the inside. But at the end of the day, he wanted it more, bro. And it showed. He wanted it more, bro. I don't know what Manny Robles was telling him, but it worked. Whatever he told him, it worked, bro. Let's go, bro. The Heartbreaker made a believer out of me for sure. Hey, man, he could have made the fight. I don't know why he was working that jab, like just staying on the jab. He was the one supposed to being selective. He wanted to just bang. But shout out to him, bro. He champ. 27-2-1. That's why I be telling y'all, it ain't never over. You could dig yourself out the hole, bro. He been digging himself out the hole since that Stephen Fulton fight, bro. How long ago that Stephen Fulton the first fight was, bro? Right? He been digging himself out since then. And look, he champ. That's crazy. Man, Nick Ball got put on his face, bro, and then punched out the ring, dog. Ball lost. That's crazy, bro. But he was winning, Punch. He was winning the fight. That shit is crazy, bro. This was a good day of boxing. I am really happy, bro. Like, that Andrew Cain fight was crazy. And then this was really crazy, bro. No lie. This was awesome. Yo, he got knocked out. Yeah! He got knocked the hell out. You remember how Manny Pacquiao fell on his face? That's how he fell on his face, but he ended up getting up. And I couldn't believe he got, man, it made me jump out my chair, Punch. Because right before the 12th round, I said, man, shit, we gonna get the knockout. If it's gonna happen, it need to happen now. Next thing I know, he got it. This was nuts, bruh. Great fight, bro. Great fight, bro. I know, shoot, man, bruh. Man, bruh. Man, look, I'm lost for words on that shit. What did we just witness, bro? What did we just witness, ladies and gentlemen, bro? This was a great day of boxing, y'all. A freaking great day of boxing. I am not mad at all, bro. A super great day of boxing. No doubt. No doubt, bro. Nick Ball, he just took over the fight. He was just taking over the fight. That shit was crazy, bruh. Heavy bags, punch, salutes. No lie, bruh. No lie, punch. I love boxing, bro. Just because, like I said, this is sport I love and hate. I swear to God, bro. But when I get these days, boy, I love it. I love it because today was dope. Hey, if you didn't watch the Andrew Cain fight, bruh. Andrew Cain versus Gonzalez was an awesome fight, bro. And I already knew, and I was telling everybody, hey, I like Cain. Cain gonna come in this motherfucker. I already know we getting out of Cain. I just never saw Gonzalez before. But we got a fight. He got the round, what? Was that round 11? He knocked Cain on his pockets. I said, oh, shit. Gonzalez about to fuck around and win. Can't come round 12, I believe it was. Andrew Cain knocked Gonzalez's ass out. That shit was hard, bro. That shit was tough, bro. And then this fight right here, oh my God, dog. I didn't see this shit happening at all. At all. I was already, I'm going to tell you, for round one, I was kind of disappointed because I'm like, Figueroa, you got the reach. Why are you trying to bang with this little dude? Like, make this shit easy, bro. And all he can really get off was body shots. He was landing some stuff upstairs, but he couldn't get nothing solid because he was smothering himself, right? But then you turned around, goddamn me, and who was that? Oh, that's RC. And then you turn around. Man, I forgot I was going reading y'all comments, goddamn me. Oh yeah, I ain't like the way he was doing this shit, right? So then all of a sudden, Ball was the one that started creating separation by being, with that left hook over the top and understanding like, shit, I can't fight with this dude. I'm gonna go ahead and be selective. And then that shit happened. That shit was fucking crazy, bro. What's up, RC?
What's up, baby? What's up? Happy
Man.
Black
Hell yeah.
History Month. And I want to shout out Brandon Figueroa for the win.
Yeah, bro.
And as I shout out Brandon Figueroa for the win, I also want to give a big, big Black History Month to all the beautiful people of color across the world. And this shows again that the premier champion led by the African American Authority of Black History Month, Al Heyman, doesn't a fucking get.
Motherfucker had to lead this
Shut the
shit.
ass.
He had to lead this shit to
We go to the UK again and bring one back
That's
to the PBC.
That's crazy, bro. That shit was crazy. Put that man on his face, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, let me tell you something. The PBC will be respected between February 1st and February 28th. And in 2 weeks' time, PBC will be on live display right here in Las Vegas, Nevada. You get what I'm saying? For Barrios and Ryan Garcia, we got Gary Antoine Russell on that fight. He got a gimme. I don't know how long he's going to be able to keep that belt he got, but shout out to Gary Antoine Russell while he got time. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Hey, man. This is a good day. Hey, Zai, Turner did good. He had a little Nicaraguan. I can never say that ethnicity. Nicaraguan guy.
You got it. That's it.
That's it. Okay.
That's
And his name was Narara. It was something like that, but he was small. And Turner, he made him quit on the stool. But Turner got a lot to work on. If anything Turner did in this fight, he gave everybody a play-by-play how to beat him. You know what I'm saying? He a rhythm stepper, so he got to bounce with his walk. You could time it. He walked with his chin out. You know what I'm saying? And he just had a lot of stuff wrong with him. And the biggest thing I always had about Turner is he need to learn how to cut the fucking ring off. You know what I'm saying? And he was just following dude around. But dude quit though, Zai. He made dude quit in the third round. It wasn't the most pleasing fight because dude was, when you watch the fight, Zai, my guy was little. Turner was big, bro. And I don't Turner fight it. I've been asking this the whole time, but because y'all know I had to sound on, I think he fought at featherweight or super featherweight. One or two, but he looked way bigger than that. And dude was little. Dude was little as shit. And it made me feel like you should have got him out of there, bro. That shit didn't look good. Because he wasn't really doing too much. It just little dude was like, I'm not finna keep wrestling with your big ass. Fuck this shit. It was like, fuck this shit. He had no damage. He didn't have none of that. You know what I'm saying? He made him quit though. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to come back, but the separation in the 10th for Nick Ball, that's why I gave him that. 11th, Nick Ball started separating, so I gave Nick Ball that round. This shit was out of nowhere, though. That knockout came out of that left said, bing, that motherfucker went right down on his face like Pacquiao did.
Well, shout out to Nick Ball, man. Like I say, it's certain fighters that expose other fighters, and that's what you've seen today. But like I said, man, I just wanted to call and wish you and all of everybody watching in the chat happy Black History Month. This is another one under the notch for us.
Bro, that shit was crazy, bro. My man, he did his thing. He did his thing.
Well, shout out to y'all, man. Y'all enjoy the fight next week. Y'all got FL Jaffa on Sunday service. You get what I'm saying? And like I say, the week after that, the premier boxing champions roll into Las Vegas like Ringling Brothers. You get what I'm saying? You heard?
Right. That's what it do.
But yeah, man. Yo, man, shout to y'all, man. Great day of boxing. Hope y'all enjoy. And, man, y'all enjoy the Super Bowl tomorrow. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah. You know that's
all the time. Well, I'm out, bro.
All right, Brody. Right on, man. What y'all talking about? He said Ball looked like he was doing the worm when he fell on his face. Right, bro. He just went whoop. He did. Ball finally met some real pressure to offset his what? Well, yeah. He was starting to figure the pressure out. As I said, PBC up one. Gunny said, yeah, but then figured out I come back in the 10th and 11th. That shit was crazy, bro. Fuck out of here. Al's the Antichrist. I heard RC said when talking about the PBC, I heard that shit. I'm telling you, bro, that nigga is the spokesman. I'm telling you, if Al had a publicist, it's RC. He said he owed Floyd 300 M's. Man, look, he ain't getting that from him, bro. They can hang that up. That's why he mentioned Showtime. He trying to get it from Showtime. He trying to get it from somebody. But I don't care about rich people problems, bro. I really don't. I don't. Ball underestimated him for sure. But he had to figure that out midway, like, you know what I mean? Like, that shit had to go out the door after the second round. Like, okay, this shit ain't finna be easy, bro. You know what I mean? Not having respect for his opponent, got Ball knocked out. I ain't gonna say he didn't have no respect for him, Punch, because he changed the game plan up. Like, round 10, I want to say it was round 9 or round 10. Instead of him wanting to fight in the inside, he started being selective, bro. Shooting the jab more, coming over the top with the left. He started really trying to place his punches. So I ain't gonna say he didn't have no respect. You know what I mean? It was more so Figueroa that had respect because he was the one that, from round 1 all the way, he was trying to fight the little dude in the inside like, I'll beat your ass. And in round 1, Figueroa almost got knocked out. Ball came in and caught him with a haymaker because Figueroa ran in like he was a nothing, bang, and gave it to him, bro. And whoa. And then after that motherfucker said, okay. But still, after that, Figueroa was like, nah, bro, we finna bang this shit out. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I don't know, bro. And literally, from round 1 to about round 9, there was nobody had no separation. I didn't know how to score the fight. It was too close. It was literally too close. You know what I'm saying? But I did not. I sure said if we go see a knockout, it got to happen this round. That shit came like money, bro. What is PBC? Premier Boxing Champions, Gunye, Al Heyman, and all of them. PBC is we, for us, by us. He got knocked out before he could figure out that pressure out. I said Ball on the back foot could be trouble. He was trying to do that, though. Was you watching it, Heavy? He started late doing it. Like, he started like jab, come on top with the left, occasional fight the inside. It just wasn't like the rest of the rounds because he was always trying to fight Figueroa. From the time round 1 hit, he was trying to fight that tall motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And get up under him, pushing him. He even threw Figueroa to the ground a couple of times. Then all of a sudden, he started trying to keep his distance. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. It's definitely a fight I'm finna watch again later on. I want to hear what the corners was telling them. Y'all know I don't have the sound on when I watch these fights. So I definitely want to know what the corners were telling them, but because there was definitely a shift in Nick Ball's plan. But like, that shit was beautiful. Shout out. Both of them fights that's crazy. Both of them fights is crazy, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, I like the Andrew Cain fight better. The Cain versus Gonzalez fight, I like that fight better. But both of them had some unexpected events, and it was off the chain, bro. Off the chain. Gagne say, hey, I'm not black, but happy Black History Month. Salute to you, man. We appreciate it. I appreciate it. He said PBC is not a promotional company, Punch. Entertainment entity, sir. Facts. He ain't lying. Tim Brown, the fight company. Or Tom Brown. Is it Tim Brown or Tom Brown? Yeah, Figueroa pressure force the adjustments then burst fight. Facts. Okay, yeah. You know how it is when you're reading, bro. Yeah, you right, heavy. 100%. Force that man to change up. I definitely see it that way. Yo, what's going on, man? Jamal win the 38-81 Ford versus Figueroa. Hey, I'm with it. I'm not mad. Bro, I'm loving it. Nigga, shoo. Don't unify. I know, man, speaking of shoo, I know shoo was sitting there like, I told y'all last. He been trying to get that Nick Ball fight, and I started this live off saying that I was disappointed in Nick Ball, asking y'all, did y'all remember when Nick Ball had his ass on that interview talking about,
Shoo better watch how he talk about me, or he not gonna get the fight.
When Nick Ball said that made me look at Nick Ball different. Right? Like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? And it's crazy the minute Shoo gets the fight, get a belt where he can have some bargaining power, this dude gets knocked out, bro. I know Shoo is like, I know you lying. Did he just really get knocked out? Bro, that had to be a UK guy that unsubscribed. Well, salute to you, sir. It's okay. But it is what it is, though. But yeah, Shoo, man, I know he like, I told you he was easy work. And I know for a fact, I know he mad, bro. Because he even said he'll go to the UK and fight that dude. And that man said,
you better watch how you talk to me or talk about me, or you not going to get the fight.
Bro, I hated that. That made me less of a Nick Ball fan when he said that. That shit had made me, I was like, oh, no. You wanted him. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. I thought you was one of them ones. Nah, you wanted him. You wanted him on the other side. That ain't it. And now look what happened to him, bro. What'd you say, Heavy? Shoo knocks Fig out? Hell yeah, because Shoo not going to stand in the pocket and fight him like that. Shoo got good footwork. That's going to kill Figueroa. I put money on that. Shoo feet way too good. Way too good for that bullshit Figueroa be trying to smother somebody. No, bro, that ain't gonna work. I'm roll with Shoo on that 100%. You know what I mean? Zapachil said, that's why I said Ball was a horrible champion. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I didn't like that. But I know Shoo like, damn it. God damn it, I want to be first to beat that little motherfucker. I know he wanted it. That's bad, bro. But Fig way too slow. He may not get that fight neither. He may not. But they can't be dodging that kid, bro. I said it, man, when I first saw Shoo, man. That dude is a problem. The only thing I have a problem with is it's like he got to get hit for him to cut his switch on. You know what I'm saying? Cut that switch on. When he learned just how to cut that fucking switch on, it's going to be a problem. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, bro. But yeah, bro. Figueroa and him, I'm going Shoo all day, but Heavy got a great point. Figueroa too slow, bro. He might be like, nah, I don't want none of that. You know what I mean? Al gonna be like, nope, no, sir. We got the belt and we're gonna keep it here. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I mean? But yeah, Champy. What's up with you, Champy? What's going on with you, man? Real talk, bro. That shit crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I'm thoroughly pleased with today's boxing, bro. Real talk. What's up, Champy?
Hello, motherfucker.
Yeah, 126 is lit. The Andrew fight was a eliminator. Andrew Cain fight was an eliminator. They get to fight Inue's brother, I think, or something like that. I was reading that yesterday. Champion said Inoue need to bring his ass up. He will. He will. Or he gonna retire. You know what I'm saying? Or he gonna retire. Shushu got bargaining power now. It's a reason for him to, to come up. Not just fight Shushu. You got an opportunity to be a champion in another weight division. You know what I mean? Things like that. But hey, man, I was just saying, all these young motherfuckers, these are the fights you look at. This is how you see the future of boxing, bro. This how you see this shit, man. Y'all just can't keep watching the main names. You know what I'm saying? Jamal, Rainford versus Fig. Bell's going with Black History Month, fellas. That'd be crazy, bro, man. Oh, my goodness, bro. I'm definitely watching today. Today I'm rewatching. I had a couple movies picked out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to watch this, watch that. But no, I know what I'm going to do. I'm about to rewatch. I want to know what the hell Manny Robles told Figueroa, bro. And I need to know what Andrew Cain corner told him to pull that knockout out. I gotta know. Real talk, I gotta know. Because I know a lot of y'all probably didn't even watch the Andrew. That fight was good. That was a classic. That was a classic. I thought Andrew Cain was about to lose, bro. I thought he was going to lose. Hey, here in Cyprus, we also have Black Turks. There is no difference between us. Oh, word up. That's what's up, man. I'm glad that your country has that outlook, bro. I wish we had that outlook here too, bro. I ain't gonna stunt. I wish we did. But politics won't let that be. It's not always the people. It's the politics that won't let it be. Champy said, how about Manny Robles with another upset? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What did he say? I thought they was gonna lose, bro. I said, ball starting to come on, creating this separation. And before the fight started, we had a conversation about, if the fight is close, will they give the ball? You know what I'm saying? And is UK judges are worse than American judges. And we legit had a whole conversation about that. And I was saying, shout out to Drummer, man. He came in and started that conversation, bro. And I was saying, shit, if the way my mind worked, the minute I walk in there, the ref against me, the judges are against me, the crowd's against me, I got to pitch a shutout or I'm knocking your ass out. And shit, you saw what happened, right? Like, because if it's like, it's quite natural. I don't care where you fight at. If you fight a champion, you kind of got to beat the champ, especially in a fight like that. That fight was really close, bro. Really close. So if it went the distance and it was like Nick Ball, I wouldn't even got mad because it had just start being some separation in that fight. You know what I mean? So like, I wouldn't have been mad. Now, whatnot. If it was a big gap and they found the way to get to him, I'd have been like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? We done had them type of fights. You know what I'm saying? But UK ain't that bad on it, to be fair. They're not that bad on it. Like say, as long as you come in there and perform, and if you pitching it's a wide margin, they kind of fair in that point. You know what I'm saying? But like, it is what it is. This shit, they ain't leave it to the judges. Goddamn me, they wanted it. You know what I mean? So I ain't mad at it. All I got to say is this. What'd you say? Oh, wait, I'm going to come to that. All I got to say is this. If Usyk picks Andy, he better be careful. And Andy's a live dog. Yeah, fast hands for a big dude. No doubt. No doubt. I would rather see Andy fight Deontay Wilder because it was his two goals. When he beat, it was a interview, and I got to find it. This is when Andy wasn't even known yet. And they was asking him, he was in the gym. They said, what's the fight you want? He said, I want to fight AJ and Deontay Wilder. And this one, both of them were supposed to fight, right? And they was like, wow. He was like, shit, I know how to beat both of them. And they was like, how do you beat him? He told them how he was going to beat AJ. He did it. He said he was a mental fighter. Once you start laying hits on him, he kind of gives up. And just apply the pressure. You saw what happened in that fight, right? And then he said Deontay Wilder, he said, all you got is one punch. He can't box. He was like, you stay away from that punch in boxing, you're going to win. And I would rather see Andy fight Deontay Wilder. You know, them was his 2 trophy fights versus instead of Del Boy and Deontay, to be fair. You know what I mean? I really wanted to see that. Right? Usyk just padding stats at this point. And I understood why Usyk wanted to fight Deontay, because then he could say, I beat every heavyweight in my era. Right? Not necessarily no new heavyweights, but he beat all the main heavyweights in his era, the big guys, the big names, and gave them rematches. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Get Deontay out the way, then you can fuck with an Andy. You can go to Zhang. You can do a lot, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I just wish that Andy was fighting Deontay. I really do. Or fight Big Baby again, because I feel like Big Baby won that fight with Andy, where he said his hand was broke or something. But that would be a nice rematch too, though. But I would rather see Deontay and him. You know what I'm saying? America is way too divided, not in the sense of probably the way you thinking. Like, it's not divided like when you go outside, people like fuck you and you saying fuck them. It's more of politic wise and like when you say divided, that's kind of harsh. I say Midwest, South is kind of segregated, right? You get to the coast, it's more blended. You know what I'm saying? That's not the word, but diverse, more diverse, where like you won't just have an all black neighborhood or all white neighborhood. It's pretty mixed on the West Coast and East Coast and that. And they got their sectors where it is kind of segregated, but like when you come to the Midwest, it's yeah, bro. You know what I mean? And, you know, but it's all politics though, because the politics is what separates the people. But I'm not getting to that though. Like, you gotta do your research on it, or I go on my other channel and bring that subject up. You know what I mean? I'm not sure, man. This heartbreaker is something else. He got heart. Yeah, he got hard to pull you through, but if he think he's finna fight everybody the same way, Figueroa, where he just finna be this banger like that, that's not gonna work with everybody. Right? It says you got good feet like a shoo-shoo that know how to take the half step back. Just imagine Figueroa trying to come in with his head down and want to lay on you and bang on you. Shoo-shoo gonna be like, okay, bring your ass in here, and he's gonna take the half step back and light your ass up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a difference, bro. Like, I don't know if he'll knock Figueroa out, but I'm just gonna say that I think he'll win 100%. I think feet, that from the feet up, bro. I believe you fight from the feet up. If you have potential to be a good or great boxer, you gotta know how to fight from the feet up, bro. And that's the key word, boxer, though. Like, Figueroa is showing to be a great fighter, and I do separate the two. Yeah, you got to work them like Crawford versus Ricky Burns. Beat the heck out of the foreigners. Other than that, just keep them belts. Right. You got to make it undeniable. Believe me, we don't have that problem that you guys have. Well, I'm happy for you, bro. This ain't no contest. That's something that, Gagne, that's something that I wish for everybody. I wish the whole world was like that, bro. I wish that instead of people being against each other, we help each other eat. It's enough money for everybody, bro. It's just the selfish keep the money from helping everybody, bro. Like I said, right now, okay, for instance, and this is just an example. As many people right now that came through and watched this live, as many people that are watching me right now, right, on X, if they came through and gave $1, let's say just $1, bro, and you did that for everybody. Fuck me. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice, though. But what I'm saying is, though, in your neighborhood, if you have a neighborhood of 10 houses, right? And you in 10 houses, out of them 10 houses, you got 15 parents, because some going to be single family homes, Some may have both parents in the household. But if you was to give, if that neighborhood would give a certain amount of money, say $5, $10, everybody can help each other and be on, bro. Believe it or not, everybody works, bro. So if everybody works and you like, okay, Miss Tamala need X, Y, and Z, and the whole neighborhood be like, we gonna give $100 to her. It's that easy instead of asking one person for $1,000 or things like that. I figured that out as a kid, right? And a lot of shit get labeled as a hustle. And it's real spit, man. I used to like, well, I still do. I like expensive shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big collector. Like you see the ring belt. Shit not cheap, right? So like, I was like that with my sneakers. Y'all can't see my sneaker collection over here and shit. You know, y'all see all of this shit over here, whatnot. That shit not cheap, bro, right? You know what I'm saying? But the mentality where that came from was because that was just me. Like, I didn't want the 2 for $89 Reebok shoes, bro, and look like everybody else. I wanted the stuff that was gonna set me apart. Now you see all this shit, man. This shit, record collections, and I got shit, man. I ain't gonna get in it. But the point of the story is this: when I was a kid, I used to be, back in the 90s, you know, $100 for a pair of sneakers, $80 for a pair of sneakers. That shit was like today, down there spending almost $200 on a pair of sneakers, right? So with inflation, right? So like, my dad used to be like, fuck no, I'm not finna give you that, bro. What you gonna do for it? Or whatever the case may be. So I used to have to really work hard for the shit. But then what I learned was this: my dad ain't gonna give me that $100. But watch this shit. Pops, let me get $20. All right. Give me $20. Grandma, can I have $10? Auntie, you got $20? Hey, let me get $15. My other uncle, let me get $10. Before you knew it, I had it. And nobody was tripping. I wasn't digging too far in nobody's pockets. None of that shit. And I had my money. So just think if 1 million people gave $1 to one person. And you repeat that cycle. Once that one person got $1 million, he gave one of his dollars to start it off for somebody else. And everybody kept doing it. Nobody will ever lose. But at the end of the day, how they wire people mentals up, it's like people selfish without knowing they selfish, bro. I'm just being honest with you, bro. That's just how it is. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I started my journey on this YouTube shit telling everybody, support your content creators. You pay for Netflix and barely watch Netflix. You paying for Hulu and barely watch Hulu, and they in y'all pocket for $20, but you on YouTube all day watching your favorite content creator. And then when he say, man, hit that super chat button, y'all say he begging. He not begging. This is time. You know what I'm saying? But also you do it because you love it. You know what I mean? So that's how it goes, bro. So just think that. I wish the whole world was like how you're saying. I wish it was each one teach one and each one help one. Real talk. But wishful thinking is just wishful thinking. You feel me? What's up, Talker SD? What's going on, bro? Champion said, honestly, I love that about U.S. Obviously, my heritage is at home in the Southwest, but I love the diversity of USA. Yeah, some parts. Bro, thank you for the show. Once again, I'm out. See you guys next week. No problem, fam. No problem. I'm about to get out of here, too, in a minute. What's up, Talker SD? Yeah, that KO was crazy, man. That Andrew Cain. I love today's fights. You know what I'm saying? Andrew Cain won. Turner won. Shout out to Rigo 7558 with the 3-6 Mafia. Boy, that's my ish, bro. That album is classic too, bro. Salute to you, man. World domination. But yeah, Turner won. He got in the third round. He quit. Andrew Cain won. That was a crazy fight because I thought Andrew was gonna lose. He got knocked on his pockets. Then he came back and knocked dude out. And then Nick Ball, he started to win the fight. And in the 12th, the Heartbreak Kid got him out of there. Figueroa knocked him on his face. And he got up somehow because it looked like he was asleep. Then he got up and they got knocked through the ropes. You know what I'm saying, man? Great day of boxing, bro. Great day of boxing. I will be back, y'all. So momentarily, I'm going to take my break, do my thing. And like I say, man, make sure y'all hit that reminder bell for me. You know what I'm saying? A little bell down there let you know when I'm live, when I drop content. Also, again, shout out to T-Flex, bro. Yeah, man. Shout out to them, man. Like I said, if y'all like them tees, bro, or whatever the case may be, like y'all be seeing me wearing here boxing tees. Like this one ain't on there. This was a thing that we partnered up and they want to start doing like individual custom tees for people. And I told them I want to see if y'all can pull my idea to fruition. You know, everybody didn't see this picture. I just wanted him to look like he was walking out the shadows. And bro, they did a good ass job. So that's a new feature. They ain't on there yet, but it'll be coming. But there are all sorts of tees, boxing tees, all sorts of stuff on there though. So make sure you check out T-Flex, Real Spit, all day. You know what I'm saying? Well, I'm finna say, shout out to Brickhouse Performance. They running with your boy too. I love all the love. Everybody who ever super chatted your boy, I appreciate it. The super thanks is thank you. And I'm receiving super thanks on videos that have been out for a while. So that's super dope. I really appreciate it. All that shit goes right back into this channel. Like I said, I'm really trying to grow the Judges Table into something, a real, like a legit podcast. This is a legit podcast, but I want to be on every fucking thing, bro. At the moment, I'm gonna be real with you, I'm trying to get on the Roku right now. So I'm trying to expand. You know what I'm saying? So just know every dollar that is donated goes right back into this. You know what I mean? And other than that, man, like I say, salute to the new subscribers. You know what I'm saying? Real Spit. Like I said, we lost a couple. I don't know if they was mad at me because I was celebrating, because I was celebrating because I was shocked, actually. You know what I'm saying? That Figueroa pulled it off. But the minute they start trying to fight Figueroa and they was throwing shit in the ring, I'm looking at my subscriber. Them was dropping. Like, fuck him. But it is what it is. I understand, but we gained some too. But hey, salute to y'all, man. I really do appreciate all my subscribers that's rocking with your boy, that ain't never went nowhere, never waver, and then the ones we want to keep anyways. You feel me? So salute to y'all, bro. 100%, bro. Real talk. And having said all that, I am your boy Slick 50 for the Judge Table Podcast by way of GMT Sports. And salute to everybody in the chat that came through, from Heavy to Punch to Talking SD, Rigo, Champy, you know what I'm saying? Jamal, Gunye. Who else can't fell through the chat? Because y'all be keeping it busy, man. This is Al Pacino, you know what I'm saying? Rob, my boy Drummer that's new today. Salute to him, sparking an interesting conversation. That's what it's about. I love the conversation, bro. You know what I'm saying? DJ, Mark was in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, man. And if I missed any of y'all, man, trust me, it ain't personal. I love y'all. I'm up out of here, man. Y'all be easy. Deuces.